Tank Talk is officially on Team Redcon 1. Stay at your highest state of readiness with the fastest growing supplement company in the United States of America, Redcon 1. Redcon offers a multitude of products to make sure you're energized and feel at your best with their Total War pre-workout, Redcon 1 energy drinks, protein, and more. And as a bonus to feeling energized and at your best, use our promo code TANKTALK at checkout to receive 20% off your next order. Hey yo, are you sick and tired of sitting around on the couch or the bar stool and missing out on the live action? Well, look no further. We got you covered with the help of the official ticketing partner of the Tank Talk podcast, SeatGeek. SeatGeek lets you know what seats are absolute crop and what seats are the best in the house with their unique deal score feature, as well as offering the best ticketing prices in the market. Use promo code TANKTALKPOD, all caps, no spaces, at checkout and get $20 off your first purchase. Download SeatGeek on any iOS or Android devices and go out there and experience the live action of any big game today.
Go Raptors! Yeah!
The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Here out of Emerge Media Creators Co-op for this Thursday night special. We are how many days away from football? I thought it was 105.
Psych. I'd say 104.
You say 104?
All right, we're going to figure that out by the time we end the show today. Ladies and gentlemen,
It says 104 days, 5 hours, 27 minutes, and 41 seconds.
All right, let's go. We got the official counter. Obviously, the schedule dropped last week, so we weren't able to chance to review it Monday. So after taking it in for a week, we will go over that tonight. Plenty of primetime games. We're going to talk about where you can watch them because there's different ways you can watch them now this upcoming season. So we'll get into that, talk some NBA playoffs that we missed. A couple series ended. Some new ones began. Eastern, Western Conferences, championships tipped off in impressive fashion. And we didn't have our guy last week because he decided, softball above all.
Yeah, we got hit some dingers, my boy. It's 105 days, too, my bad.
We just gave you your flowers. I had it in the notes. I wrote it yesterday. Right in from the top. No, I'm joking. So without further ado, to my left, I got the one and only Brother Bren.
We back over here
We
at
decided-
the table.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your name Brother Bren or is that his name?
I was just missing
No,
my
go ahead.
1 week off, he forgets who he is.
I know.
Something.
And then we decided to wear the same outfit today. What's going on there?
I got nothing on my shirt.
Yeah, it was close. It's close enough.
Probably on backwards.
Black shirt. Oh, turn around real quick.
And if it's not on backwards, inside out. You can't
No
get out
way.
of this.
No way.
How's your week, Brother Bren?
How's my week? See, it's weird because usually you ask me how my weekend is, and I was trying to think about my weekend. I can't remember how the weekend went. So my week is doing pretty good. It's not the end of the week yet, but we're getting there.
1 day, a couple days away.
A couple, decent week.
Obviously,
far,
Monday we were off because Anthony had his sectional championship series, his best of three. They were supposed to play yesterday, but with the rain and grass field in Lancaster Legends. What do we think of the name?
Dumb. Love the alliteration though.
With the double L's.
Double L.
Yeah.
One L
Lancaster
wasn't enough.
Legends.
You got to get
And then
two
you
L's.
turn it and it's a W.
Well, they took a big L Monday to them
This is
Niagara
a-
Falls boys. Ended up being 4-1. I think their pitcher threw. He was throwing a no-hitter up until the sixth inning. Started walking
Till
some
the sixth?
guys. Yeah, and then Anthony blew the bitch up.
Sorry
Took
about
the
it.
dub home. So they're playing right now. I think they're down 2-0 going into the third inning.
Ooh.
Lancaster is up. So if Lancaster wins this game, we got a neutral site game this Saturday in Grand Island.
Oh, that's lit.
So
No, we don't want to get there.
Oh, nah.
We don't want
Let's
to
just
play.
win this
one wants
one
to
right
win.
now.
And from what happened Monday, they still got a shot to win this one. They build the anticipation up and wait till the end to, start swinging the bats. But anyway,
they love
Brother
rallying
Brendan,
up late.
I'm glad you had a good week so far. Dude.
Yeah.
You already talked some sports or what?
Yeah. I'm ready.
We had a lot going on in the Dynasty leagues too. I mean, I'm sure we'll get into that some.
Too much going on.
Cooking.
To his left, he's back because it's
back,
non-Monday. So we're going to take it in while we can. Donnie, what's up, dude?
Chilling. Softball. 4-0 squad right now.
All right.
2 weeks in.
So it's worth it.
Yup. We're not dropping a game this year, yo.
Promise?
Promise.
Okay, there we go.
Right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, on the ones and twos, we always got him. Rich Moranto, the Hall of Famer, actually.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, this guy.
Do you like the new intro, Hall of Famer Rich Moranto?
Yeah.
Because he be acting a fool.
We gotta get this guy a
Last
jacket.
name ever, first name Grace.
Casual.
All right, we're going to have to put him on neighborhood.
You can
BBL
drop that
jersey.
line. We don't need to talk about that ever again. So. I'm over it, man.
All right.
Got to get back to work.
All right.
Back in the lab.
So non-Hall of Famer, Rich Moranto.
Well,
Get off his lawn.
I didn't get kicked out. I'm not like Pete Rose or something like that,
Right.
or OJ. Like
All right.
Whoa.
We got to watch your sports books. And joining us live in studio, he's our blogger. He is the man behind the BICB Peep-Radio Network. I always screw it up, bro.
You did pretty good there.
Thank you.
I was about to say,
You run out of
I
wind for
I
a
thought I had
think
to
he got
screw it
it.
up. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, it's tough. It's hard to pronounce.
You're getting
Say it 5 times fast.
fourth
BICB.
letter.
I don't even think I can say it one time.
BICB. Matt Johnson is in the building. What's up, man?
Hi, what's up, buddy?
New father,
up,
man.
fellas?
How's fatherhood treating you?
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, man. Being a dad is like one of the coolest things could ever happen. And I'm so lucky. He's 6 weeks old today, little Bennett. And he's such a good boy, man. I love being a dad.
He's a sweet boy.
He's something. He's something.
So obviously, during your time, just as a father, you've been writing up some blogs for us, man. You've been the father of the Tank Talk blogs. How's
Yeah.
that been going?
It's been fun. I powered through. I think I got like nine or 10 articles. We powered
Okay.
through all the divisions, which has been a lot of fun. It's been nice, kind of just typing up and I don't know, just putting my thoughts to paper.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what he's going to say
Thoughts
right
to
there.
paper.
Putting your
so-
thoughts to the keys.
Yeah, so it's been it's been a lot of fun. I used to write for Bill's Wire a little bit, and which was a lot of fun, even though not a Bills fan in the slightest, but had to power through and make it sound good and
in the slightest.
and not even in the slightest. And
That's what got me.
but
Jeez.
it is nice to kind of just type right. I mean, it's stuff I used to do as a hobby. When I was younger, I used to love getting like essay assignments in high school, especially like a free ranging one. So be able to do it in football and do it. You're not like, oh, you got to do it like this. You don't got to have any deadlines. Just do it and have it up at your leisure. And it's been really nice. So I thank you for that.
That's awesome, man. Of course. Like when we first started talking about it, he goes, yeah, how do you want me to do it? I'm like, this is you, man. So just let me know when you're about to post it. I'll make the graphic for you and we're good.
The rails.
So yeah, you've been killing it.
Thank you.
Last week we started the off-season recaps. We did the AFC East last week. So we appreciate you staying up to date with everything and keeping us informed in a way.
Of course.
So obviously today we'll get into the NFC North to break it down. The Cowboys, the Eagles.
You said NFC North.
Oh my
Yeah, no.
Bro,
I'm getting ahead of myself.
What are you talking about?
It's a Thursday. When we get off schedule, my brain gets a little foggy.
All of us do.
So the NFC East,
There we
Boom.
go.
Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, and the Giants. Why'd you give me that look, man?
Why you give a little the Commanders for?
Putting some emphasis in it.
You
They had
got
a-
to.
hey, they had a good
Why don't you do that
offseason.
for the Giants?
They had a good draft.
The Giants
Good
players don't even want to be there.
Bruh.
Oh no.
Daniel
lost all the time
Jones,
with
not Willie.
Yeah. Can you imagine
He didn't like the Giants
being
coming.
a Giants fan and being like, oh wow, Daniel Jones is my QB1 this year? Can you imagine?
You mean
Or last year or the year before.
Huh? Last
Year
year I
before
would have
that?
been. We'll get to it, but I would have been really excited last year, going into last year, not throughout last year.
All right. We'll dive into that shortly. We got that on tap. Going to talk some NBA playoffs.
Playoffs.
going over the NFL schedule. Like I mentioned before we get into that, subscribe to us here on the YouTube channel, Tank Talk Podcast. Follow us on all of our social platforms at Tank Talk _pod. Tap into the website, tanktalkpodcast.com. Read up on the blogs that our friend Matt Johnson here is taking the privilege of writing for us. And let's get into it. So I did not make anybody money last week. Starting to fall short.
What's your problem?
You guys, on the other hand, though,
You know who it is.
y'all came through. Even though I did notice I talked to you after the fact last week. We played your video, but did not realize during the stream it skipped right over your pick.
Yeah, we were shortchanging the listeners.
And reason being, with the platform that we use, me and Maranto did a test run of it just to make sure we could hear it. Completely forgot it just picks off right where you left off from. It doesn't restart the video when you bring it back up. So literally, we caught the tail end, -110. Go bet it.
So you had to go into FanDuel and just try to find what was -110 tonight.
So you mind readers out there, hopefully you were on the SGA wagon. So with that being said, I'll try to rewrite my wrongs. These guys keep the heater rolling. Let's spread the bread. All right, folks. Y'all got the heater going?
We
Go
gonna
where you
keep it
left
going.
off at, man.
It's summertime.
Here, Donnie, go ahead.
Oh, I get to go?
Yeah, you're not here. You're not here as much anymore.
Bruh.
You motherfucker.
Bastard.
We got
Sorry about it.
Pascal Siakam.
Your boy.
We get the McFlurries?
Yeah.
The Siakam swirl
Yeah.
over there.
Swirlies.
All right,
He's going to be giving the Celtics swirlies.
He about to get the Celtics swirl. We going Siakam over.
All right.
Somebody got to lead the Pacers in something. Bum squad.
Oh, damn.
Over 20.5
That's
is at -102 right now. It just keeps getting better and better, which is, I don't like the looks of that for some reason, but
you got to stick with what you got, man.
Yeah, we got over Siakam -102. I don't got a whole spiel about it like I did about SGA, but this is my guy. He's got a McFlurry named after him in Canada. Used to. He's dropped a good amount of points throughout
I can't
the
remember.
playoffs.
Did you ever get it? Did you ever order it?
Nah, I went to go get it, and they discontinued it like the week after they traded him. Yeah, no, they traded him and immediately just cut off the McFlurry machine.
Send it to Indy.
They have
crazy.
they have a grandma's McFlurry now at McDonald's. They didn't have it though.
Grandma?
They advertised it. It's like a butterscotch thing.
Oh, I like butterscotch. That's like the
I
round
asked
ones
for it.
and
They're like, we
everything.
don't have it yet, but they have signs for it. everywhere.
Machine broke.
They said the machine broke.
Yeah.
We know how that goes.
Bullshit.
Every
All right.
time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every
Siakam?
single time.
It's always broke.
We like the Siakam swirly then.
Siakam swirly
All right.
over 20.5 -102.
Let's do it.
And you better hit something tonight.
Me?
You in jeopardy? Yeah, I'm in a little heater right now, so I'm coming for you.
You say so.
Heating up.
Enough for real.
Speaking of heating up, Brother Brent's heating up. What you got?
Anyways, same game. Same exact team. The guy that he plays with, Miles Turner. Points, rebounds, assists. Under, I don't know why you went over, under 25.5 at -104. How you doing? Keep it moving.
Don't mess with Miles Turner, dude.
No, I was looking at his stats, and he's not going to hit it.
Sorry about
I'm
it.
not going to hit it. Sorry about it. Yeah.
They gonna lock him up.
Facts.
They
Al
do
Horford,
somehow.
no
I don't know
question.
how.
Alberto Horford,
Alberto.
whatever his real name is.
Just Albert. Al.
All right, Albert, I
Big
guess is
Al.
gonna lock
Could be
Miles
Alvin.
Turner up.
That'd be gross.
So it looks
That'd
like
be
we're all in
gross.
the same game, and we're all staying on the same team. I got
Shout
Tyrese
out Pacers.
Halliburton over 18.5 points, -110.
Okay.
Over.
Boom, baby.
So here's the nice thing. See, you got the under, we got the overs here. That means if our guys score, your guys less likely because it can't all just score. You know what I'm saying? So we can go 3 for
Wow.
3.
I didn't think about that. We're on the
Parlay.
same page. I
Go
love it.
parlay the whole thing.
Yeah, let's go.
Someone
Matt, do
else.
we have anything to add to it?
Yes, I have a bold proclamation as a betting man myself.
Yo, no, he does nothing.
Where's
but
my
bet.
camera? Right
Yo,
there.
He might have to call the number.
Pacers money line.
Boom?
That's it.
Plus 300, I believe.
Sure.
He definitely knew
Continue.
Big gambler.
that. Big gambler. Like
Degenerate.
I said,
Plus
he,
300.
He might have to call the number. That's how far we're
I
getting.
get really aggressive at bingo. So
But all right, we're all on the
Aggressive
Pacers
gambling.
in some way, shape, or form.
yeah, put some respect on the Pacers there, Donnie. I've been a lifelong fan since 2022. Okay, I went to one game.
Yeah, was it the time of your life?
Yeah, it was great. It was a fun time.
Basketball
Alright.
games are real fun.
They're
They are
actually
fun.
good. It was my
they
first
win?
NBA game.
Did
They
they
won.
win?
They beat the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh,
Easy.
Okay.
They're light work.
oh, easy.
The one dude with the hair.
Yep, Nick Flincham.
Who? No, he's got the receding hairline.
Yep.
Trey Young.
Yeah, that guy. He was there.
Shout out Flinch, though.
Tony Stewart was there too. It was cool.
Sure.
The driver?
Yeah.
Nobody
he's
died
from-
that night?
No.
That's good.
What happened? I missed it.
Nothing.
Long
Nothing.
story.
Tony
All right.
Stewart.
Maybe I don't want to know.
Probably not.
You
Probably
got
not.
home, drove safely on your way home, real.
We did good.
Not
We,
with
did good.
Tony
We
Stewart on the
survived.
road.
We went to the mall the next day. We were good to go.
Was that like on a back-to-back with a Colts game, or you just happened to be out there?
Yeah, we were out there. Me and my brother went to watch the Colts get a new asshole torn apart by the Chargers.
That's right.
And I'm like, you know what? I got a free credit. Let's go to the Pacers game.
That was great.
And we did. We stayed out there for like 3-4 days, came home, and I got to me and my dad and uncle went to the Giants game and watched the Giants tear the Colts a new asshole.
That's right.
And got back-to-back weeks watching opposing teams qualify for the playoffs, man. It was great.
That's awesome, man.
When I
We
paid a lot-
got a good ass pick out of it.
Absolutely. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
paid a lot of money so I could see Matt Ryan in a Colts jersey. Didn't get to see him play once.
Ooh, okay.
Back-to-back weeks of Big
That might
Dick
be
Nick
lucky.
Foles.
Maybe not
Terrible.
then.
What?
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
you might have been
I guess
better
the
off, but
Giants, there
maybe
might
not.
have been a little shrinkage because he got folded in half.
He did. He died that day.
And
I knew as soon as Lawrence Taylor ran out of the tunnel, it was over. It was done. It was game over. Game was over.
You're like,
Kayvon Thibodeau did the snowman next to him after he hit him. I don't know if you remember.
And Quentin Nelson
Yeah.
was just
Quentin
like,
Nelson
that
was
was
like-
fire.
We get a new quarterback anyway.
sucks to suck, brother.
That
Yo,
was
you're
funny.
on the ayahuasca. You're good.
Yeah.
I forgot about the snowman next to the dead Nick Foles. That thing was great.
That shit was.
That
hilarious.
was the perfect image to the Colts season right there.
That year was an abortion, man. I was so embarrassed.
Shout out Jeff
Was that
Saturday
Jeff
for getting
Saturday?
getting us over the edge, man.
You got to watch Saturday, Coach.
He's terrible.
Nice.
He should never see a coaching field again.
Gee.
High school.
Not even.
Damn.
But the thing is, he's going to get you a good pick, and he's going to get you your franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
He did.
They got football like
Hey, good luck
Like
to your
that-
picks, by the way.
yeah.
Go
Yeah.
Pacers. Go Sirs. What were you saying?
It's probably best I don't say it. Let's
No, go ahead and say it.
No.
Listen,
Said
this
just
show
kidding,
is
just
about
kidding,
saying
just kidding.
whatever is on your mind.
I don't want to get canceled.
How's the
Let's
Pacers
go.
Stadium? Pacers have a cool stadium.
Pacers Arena?
Arena.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Cambridge.
It's really nice. Cambridge Fieldhouse. Yeah, I bought tickets for like a special area where they had like a bar underneath. Like
that's
where
lit.
you go
Oh.
inside,
Oh.
there's like a bar and food and special. Like it wasn't out in the hallway.
Glizzies.
I like that. Oh,
Yeah, free popcorn.
free.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
It
You
was
go
pretty-
catch Brandon at the next Pacers game.
I'll be there.
So he's sounding.
they're a good
but-
time.
Ah,
I would
yeah.
go back.
I ain't got playoff money though.
When I
Won't
go-
be there.
Whenever I go to Indy next, I would try and plan it around. Depending on who they're playing, I would try and plan it around a Pacers game. I would because that was it's a good time. Maybe we don't have NBA around here anymore. I don't care enough about. I don't watch enough NBA to go to Cleveland or Toronto to go watch a game. But if I'm going to be in Indiana, go see the
Wow,
Pacers.
basketball state. I mean, it's kind of like I still got to go to one. I'm actually going to see Caitlin Clark in
you
July. Yeah.
No
So
kidding.
since they're so bad, tickets got cheaper.
Good.
0-4, baby. Let's go.
That's
Keep losing.
exciting.
There you go.
That's a fumble. They better like.
Keep losing. We're going to upgrade our season courtside.
There you go.
But yeah, it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to go
No,
see her
that's
down
fun.
there.
That's fun. Yeah,
Is it true that? Because I thought I seen some. They're building a public court outside of the stadium. Because when we were there, I thought they were doing construction on it back in last September.
Oh, in September. Yeah, I think they mentioned. Yeah, I think somebody mentioned about that. They might do it for summertime, something like that. I think, but
Fans.
Yeah.
about to be
I'm
getting
not
crossed
sure
up before the
officially.
game?
Huh?
Fans are going to be getting crossed up before the game.
they put it in the airport, right? They
Yeah, but they blocked it off. No one could go on there.
Did they?
Yeah,
that's stupid.
They put a hoop in the
It's
airport.
like a
Yeah,
whole
oh, yeah.
court, a whole court for the when they All-Star game was there.
That's fire.
Like you fly into Indiana, bro, and if you have a basketball on you, how tempting is it going to be to get on that court. They got it blocked off.
Definitely gonna be ripping the
Yeah.
shot. Then you gotta rip the Steph
Trying to
Curry
make your
shot from
flight.
the tunnel.
Trying to make your flight and get crossed up. You know.
That's what I'm saying. They lucky I didn't go.
Dunking on the head.
Speaking of NBA, though, breaking news yesterday: the NBA finalized the new media rights deals with ESPN, NBC, and Amazon. Sadly, leaving us for the last season of Inside the NBA, this upcoming 2024 to 2025 season.
That's terrible, man. That's
That
terrible.
Very sad. Very sad
Boo.
day, because just from like my perspective, like I would take the TNT's broadcast over any other broadcast any day of the week,
don't even wanna watch any of them.
than Mike Breen on ESPN.
Bang!
Exactly. But in terms of just like NBA coverage during the games, I stay up late to watch Inside the NBA after the game.
Just when they're chilling, hanging out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the best. I mean,
It's like one of the only sports guys like after the game that
They're
I watched
so
Scott Van
good.
Pelt too, but them and like them.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are like the only two.
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, like I said, I don't watch basketball on a frequent basis, but I will watch NBA on TNT just to watch Chuck and Shaq go back and forth. Like they just have fun. Like I feel like they're like what Pat McAfee is to. I mean, he does all sports, but what he is to football, they are kind of basketball.
Yeah.
Kind of formal but fun. Like they just have a different perspective on how to talk sports. And I mean, I can watch hour-long compilations of just Chuck and Shaq going back and forth. It's so funny. Just them trying to get Shaq to laugh. I think one of my first impressions of it was when I think what do they call the cops? There was like a locker room fight.
oh, with the Clippers.
Yeah. And they were just going back and forth, and it was just nonsense. So it's actually it's tragic that this show is getting discontinued. It really is.
Yeah, so Charles Barkley was on the Dan Patrick show earlier this morning. I don't know if you guys seen any of this on Twitter, but Dan was trying to get some insight on like what's actually going on from their perspective, and Chuck was basically like, "Yeah, morale is terrible. They fucked up, calling his bosses out and everything. Like, how can't you get this situated, this and that?" So essentially, what Chuck offered onto the table was that, because I guess I didn't even know this, he has his own media production company. I forget what they're called.
The Chucksters.
The Fine Line. You're close.
What?
You're real close. Yeah, I think it's called The Fine Line or something. And he mentioned like they might go independent with the show. He's going to try to buy the rights for it, hire Shaq, Ernie, and Kenny to just run it back again and do it on their own time and their own platform. So I think that's going to be the move. You mentioned how
someone's gonna want to pick that up.
You have. It's too good to just let that disappear. Way too good.
Someone's gonna pick it up. I don't know where, but somebody's or they'll just go stream it or something. I mean, like
Yeah,
exactly. So he was saying like his media production company was going to look into potentially getting the rights to it, but because I was originally thinking like maybe Amazon's going to throw big money at him. NBC will probably throw some big money at him. Shit, maybe ESPN. Someone suggested just getting rid of everybody that's on the halftime show for ESPN
For real.
and just hiring these guys on.
Yeah.
But I would rather see them go their own independent outlet, because you mentioned the Pat McAfee thing, how he is to football.
Yes.
The TNT guys are to basketball. And like the way Pat McAfee did it was he's independent. His show is with ESPN. He's got a contract with them, but he's still the boss of his own operation.
Yes.
I think that's the route they're going to go. Maybe YouTube. I don't know where they're going to stream it out of or anything, but with the way they already act on cable television, could you imagine uncensored?
Unfiltered?
Are you
Oh
kidding
my
me?
That would be fire.
Yeah.
Like you're going to see numbers that have never been done before.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could afford them.
someone reach out. Come on, we got room. I'm building a whole room down there.
Yeah.
They've already built like 9 other sets. Let's build one more.
Yeah, listen, they can get whatever the fuck they want too. They can take our set. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at this point.
But yeah, man, I don't see them stopping. Like, I don't think this is the end of Inside the NBA, because that's what I was originally thinking. But I think they either go their own route or Amazon's going to buy them out, because Ernie Johnson was on record saying he doesn't want to work for nobody other than Turner.
That's the hiccup. That's the troublesome
Right.
part.
And he already announced that this upcoming season would be his last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So I don't know if
So there you
like
go.
what's
See
that?
you later.
Oh my god.
Jeez. You don't like Ernie?
So your last year anyway, pal. We go get a new guy. Sorry.
Well, didn't Barkley just signed like a big contract
man.
last offseason, like a 10-year contract for the show? I think, or there's some extensive contract for to keep him around.
How did TNT fumble this? Are they not making money off this? I feel like
I don't know. I really don't know where they because I do enjoy their NBA coverage, but I couldn't tell you when we're wrong.
Does anybody watch TNT anymore?
Like, is there anything else
aside
to watch
from
on TNT?
aside from inside the NBA? Like, come on,
that's the only
Right.
time I turn that channel on.
yeah.
I don't know, man. We're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled to see what they end up doing. I hope they go the independent route because they're gonna absolutely fucking kill it if they go independent and just stream off of YouTube or something.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, Ernie Johnson he announced that this is his final season, so I don't know if he will end up joining them at some point. But I feel like if you're gonna do the show, all four of them got to be together. You can't just split the band.
I don't know who would replace him if they did. I mean, obviously he's been around for a long time. We have to keep that in mind. He's been doing this for I think over 30 years now, right?
Oh, definitely, because he does.
He was one of the OGs when it came to covering this. So, I don't know who. He's got to be replaced.
Max
But-
Kellerman.
Oh, no. Wherever he's at, he can stay where he's at. Respectfully.
Nobody, no ESPN or ESPN rejects. None of that. Terrible. I don't know. I don't know.
So, like, another interesting aspect of this too is because Turner also they do the NCAA coverage. So I'm not sure if they'll keep Barkley and Kenny. Shaq's the only one that doesn't do the NCAA coverage.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if they'll try to keep those three. But if what Chuck is saying is true, that the morale is absolutely terrible and the bosses are hot garbage, who knows if they'll want to keep him around after those comments. I mean, we'll see. Chuck already said, yo, listen, like, even if we don't do anything, I'm cool. It's more time for me to golf.
And he's a good golfer.
He needs practice. This swing needs to work better.
Not even Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore got a prettier swing than that.
Yeah, I need to hear him make fun of the women in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, we
Big
more.
big time.
Someone was joking because I guess TNT is getting some college football playoff games now from ESPN's. ESPN kind of leased. They got the deal from the playoff committee to get the broadcasting rights.
Okay.
So now they're kind of leasing off some of the games since they're expanding the playoff to 12 teams to TNT. So TNT's got their hands in football now. Someone was joking. They're like, can you imagine inside the NBA crew on a college football game? And Ernie Johnson asked Chuck what this offense need to do to turn it around or whatever at halftime. And listen, man, we need to get the San Antonio women on the offensive line ASAP.
Keep them churros. I love you, dude. So good.
But yeah, we need those guys around, especially in the sports world, man. I mean, these guys get Emmys. It seems like every single year. We need them around for our entertainment's sake. So
No, I agree.
I hope they figure it out, man. I really do.
As do I, man. I like right now. I feel kind of like when ESPN NFL primetime kind of went away that first time. It just disappeared. Like that was a great show, and then this is going away now too. So, yeah, we need more standout teams instead of just the same regurgitated cookie cutter sports analysts.
Yeah, here's just four guys that we put on every show, and they're just talking the same stuff.
The suit and
Every
ties
time.
were like
Stephen A. Smith just yelling at people just to say nothing.
Yep.
A lot of people are getting upset with ESPN too, because let me get your thoughts on. Let me get you guys' thoughts on this, because I'm sort of like iffy about it. Do you guys have a problem with like sports analysts, like obviously having a favorite team, but showing their fandom when it comes to covering the leagues and whatnot on like Get Up and Sports Center? Or anything? You guys
No,
have a
I like
problem
that.
with
I prefer that. As long as it's to a point. Like I don't want to see Skip Bayless talk about the Cowboys. But like Stephen A. Smith with the Knicks or like the Greeny guy with the Jets, I like hearing what they have to say.
Right. Yeah. To me, it's just like, just as long as it's not like, I don't know, have fun with it, because that's what sports are supposed to be. That's why this show started. Because everything about sports is you gotta be a fan of something. You gotta show your fandom or whatever. But just don't let it get in the way of like the obvious. I don't know how to really put it.
I know. I think
if you
I know
kind
what
of see
you're
what
saying.
I'm trying to lay out here.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Matt?
So I agree that I want to know like what these guys' kind of favorite teams are. It doesn't have to be, open and obvious all the time, but you know, it is nice to relate. Like, okay, like when I first heard that Colin Cowherd was, I think he mentioned he was a Colts fan. I was like, okay, there's some relatability. I enjoy Pat McAfee's show because obviously he, endorses the Colts. That's his team. I can relate to that, so I'll listen to their stuff more. But it's also about being unbiased too. If you're just
being ignorant to like the other aspects of the game.
Yeah, and all you do,
teams.
like if your team sucks and you're just still like hyping them up, like
exactly,
I can't stand that either. Like you got to be open and not like honest. Like, okay, there's some issues going on. This team is not good right now. I want to, I want to relate to those people, have a favorite team, show it off, be proud, but yeah, I do want to know. I do want to know.
Brother Brown, what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like we were talking about Mike Greenburn. I think he's like the perfect example of that. It's like, yeah, he's a Jets fan, but he'll be like, we're not in a great spot right now.
We fucking suck.
Yeah. He's realistic about it. And yeah, you don't want to overdo it how like Stephen A, nix this, nix that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so yeah, that's what kind of what started the conversation. Not even just Stephen A. Who was it? It's Doris Burke and Mike Breen on the actual broadcast call.
Doris
because Mike Breen actually other than broadcasting on ESPN, guess what games he calls during the season when he's not on primetime ESPN? The New York Knicks.
Oh,
so during the series, I didn't really catch much of it.
It's really favored
because I didn't watch any
live during the game.
Live during the game,
don't want to
some of their comments. It's like,
nah, yeah,
leave that for the hometown coverage. You know what I mean?
Yes,
yeah.
Because even like
it's like when you turn on the streams and you're on the Cleveland stream and he's just
right
gassing up Garland.
Deshaun Watson is the greatest quarterback in this league.
They do that shit all the time, man.
Or like when there's a call or something that isn't favorable towards the team that they're calling, that call is absolutely bullshit. It's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're doing it. They fucked it up.
Yeah. That's that level of professionalism that has to be especially sports commentary, especially sports commentary. That's where it should be kind of left out.
Yeah.
Even if you know who it is, there should be an impartial. I don't know. I'm speaking English. Yeah, it should be impartial.
What were we watching a couple years ago? The Toronto broadcasters.
So they were finals.
Yes, bro. It was bad.
Were they clapping when Katie got hurt?
Basically,
essentially, yeah. We won the finals. This is it.
Yeah,
thank you, God.
Like it was bad.
Give me the pint of syrup.
Yeah.
Give me the tree.
Well, it was like that when we I was with McKean, Jake McKean, when we went to go like to the watch party for the Raptors. It was brutal.
They were lit, weren't they?
The area definitely was, but just like the commentators that were on there, just like
that's what it was.
Disagreeing.
That's what it was. Yes.
Yeah, disagreeing with every single call that was going the Warriors' way, and I'm just like
a clear call. It is like that's a bad call. You can't call that.
At least like what? At least when the Cavaliers were in the finals, when they did the watch parties, they did like the main broadcast.
Yeah,
when no one had a horse in the race. So.
Are you talking about the Toronto Raptors like local broadcasts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so like Jack Armstrong, the guy from used to coach NU. He's the color commentary guy.
Went to the moon.
Well,
he's from here. He lives here. Now.
He fucked it up. Sorry about it, Jack.
Yeah, he lives in Lewiston. Yeah, like he's,
now we got a name.
I've never actually.
You shouldn't have told me that.
Like I've never. Well, I mean, Jack's a good dude. Like, but
Jack, you're a cool guy.
Yeah,
but
Jack
you fucked it up.
The color guy. He was Niagara University coach for a bunch of years, and then he's at home, and Toronto was looking for someone to do color commentary, so they gave him a call, and he just drives up to Toronto.
Well, now that you say it sounds familiar, and I think I actually
I'm with Jack. Go Raptors. I agree with everything he was saying.
You gotta be honest, bro. You gotta be honest. We're trying to bring this back to fruition. We gotta be honest with each other.
That's true.
Fuck them all.
Under
at this point. What?
Brock Party.
You know you're not going to be here for a while, so you just got to throw it while you can. Right?
Tua Tagovailoa.
$50 million a year quarterback.
And his brother. They better get
What does
both.
brother do?
They better get both to us for 50 mil.
His brother's on your.
A two for one.
He's just 2 of 2.
His brother's on your favorite team, bro. Yeah,
He's on the Raptors.
on the Seahawks.
Yes.
He's on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go.
You didn't know that?
You want to get him 50 mil?
We got Sam Howell, the savior.
Oh god.
Do I want to give him 50 mil? We better pay no one on the rest of the Seahawks 50 mil.
Should have kept Drew Lock.
Do the thing.
Should have.
What thing?
The Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Nope. The
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
I gave you your shot, bro.
Well, that's what he was listening to.
That's
From
right.
Jeezy.
So that's why you,
So I wasn't wrong. I shouldn't do the right one.
All right.
brother.
Yeah.
Speaking of 2-0 in the NFL,
Tua.
the schedule dropped last week.
2 of those.
We got a week to finally let it settle in after reviewing it a little bit. A lot of primetime games.
Yeah.
Remember how Amazon got shit primetime games a couple years ago?
Yes.
Yeah. What about it?
Is that Netflix now?
The complete opposite this year.
Oh,
They
okay.
just got bangers.
They got banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. I don't know how many primetime games they got, but they got a lot of bangers.
At least
There's a
5.
train of bangers.
So they kick off the season week 2 with the Buffalo Bills going down to Miami,
Go
taking
Bills.
on the Dolphins.
I like that.
Dub.
Oh no, prime time.
It
Won't have
is
to worry about the sun.
Thursday night. Then.
Have to worry about who?
The sun.
Oh, I think you said
It's
Giselle.
gonna be a little toasty.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be 150. Humid.
Yeah.
Yo,
Burning in the sun.
global warming. We never know.
Don't say that.
We can go down
It's
that.
climate change. Thank you very much.
We can go down that route. Sorry, man. I didn't want to upset
I'm
you.
offended.
Uh-oh. Cancel.
Triggered.
The icebergs.
The climate
Just,
control.
just so we're clear, climate change. See, now you know you
Here we
need
go.
something.
Off the lawn.
I
Play it.
railed
Here we
at the
go.
teacher.
Play this fucking clip.
Get the F off my lawn.
Climate change doesn't affect when the sun goes down.
I didn't know we were going to go down that road.
Don't take fucking earth science.
All right, just take it easy. You're starting to look like your shirt a little bit.
Take a sip of the
Speaking
Ultra.
of my shirt, don't even want to talk about the shirt.
No one wants to talk.
We're talking Manchester City, man. You didn't even ask me about who to bet for FA Cup's final Saturday. I feel left out of it. Jesus.
They play today?
Saturday morning, FA Cup.
Probably at like 6 a.m. because
Manchester
they're in
City
Europe.
versus Manchester United.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
FA Cup finals. Manchester is blue.
They winning it?
Well, we don't know yet. The game's Saturday.
No, I'm asking. Do you think they're gonna win it?
I'm saying you should. If
He said, "Don't ask me."
Going back to spread the bread, I'm going to say
Say it again.
bet the under on total goals.
So you're
Bet
going
the
to win
undies.
or are they going to tie
No,
0-0?
wait, hold on. No one's scoring.
Are they going to
No,
tie?
it's the goal. The total goals is 2.5. I'm saying Manchester City is going to beat United 2-0. That's why.
It's your team, Manchester City.
United just sucks.
Manchester City.
Oh,
Money
let me switch
line.
Cameras. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try that again.
Moving on.
That's it.
That was
Pretty
good,
soon you're going to be on the lawn, Matt. You're dead now.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, I have been taking extra care of my lawn lately. It's weird. This is a damn thing.
You glad we got this situated?
though. You got to edge.
I feel better. I've been out of high school for 15 years, so you know.
But Amazon's got nothing but bangers. I think they got the best slate out of all the primetime network slots. But in terms of a quick breakdown of each team of how many prime times each one gets, because that's always a talking point for every team, other than the Panthers, because they got none.
Fuck them.
That's funny.
Only team in the league that has 0 primetime games. Which
They don't even.
thank you, Lord. We don't want to see them.
No one does.
No,
That might
Not
be
even their
okay.
fans.
honestly, their game shouldn't even be
They
televised.
could be good.
You got hope for the fucking Panthers.
More than I do for like the Broncos.
Oh
No way.
Oh, speaking about the Broncos, though, they did the rookie premiere week with Panini, where they take the pictures for their autographed cards and shit.
Yeah.
Actually seeing the Broncos uniforms on the players like live walking, it's crazy to say because
Here
we were
we go.
shitting on them a couple weeks ago.
They got like 8 thumbs down.
I don't mind them.
This guy's saying this right now.
I don't mind them, bro.
You just what did Peyton Manning throw one on? Is that why you like him?
He was not at the premier rookie week. Go back and look, man. I think you're gonna change your mind.
I have more respect.
But even
for my
though
eyes
knowing
than
you,
that.
you're not.
I think I'm gonna change your mind. All right, let's go. This.
I think I can pull it up here as well.
I must have ran out of service on my phone.
It's 2024. How does that happen?
My unlimited
He's
data
bullshitting.
ran out.
You're what?
My unlimited data ran out.
Oh man.
Here's another
He's
photo.
on the
Another photo.
he's on the
Still don't like
Canadian reception.
Yeah, Ron Rodgers.
Let's see. No,
Bro, I was in Canada one time.
no videos. No videos.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
I
country's
can't find
internet went down.
You got it.
How did that? No,
Oh,
I
you
don't
couldn't.
know. How did that? What?
The country's internet went down.
The whole country.
Canada's down bad.
But listen, even more. So I'm not Canadian, right? So I don't have Canadian cash. Close,
could be debated.
but I still don't have Canadian cash. I don't have American cash either. So we're driving, right?
So you broke?
Run out of. Nah, it's all liquid. It's in the Fugazi. So we're driving, and the country's internet's down, and we got running out of gas. Go to the gas station. Guess what? All the gas stations work on for your cards. Internet. I'm like, bro,
You're
I'm not gonna make it. I'm about to go bum $5 off somebody because I can't get home.
You'd be stuck in Saskatchewan.
Exactly. Moral of the story:
Yeah, I was waiting to see where we're going with
I'm out of unlimited data, so I can't look up the Broncos jerseys. That's all I got.
Well, they're growing on me. I'll say that.
They're okay.
You seen it?
Yeah, I saw a picture.
Bro, you don't have to lie to them.
You gotta see him like
They're
move.
okay. I saw a picture. I'm good.
You gotta see him move with it.
There's a picture
You know
of
what I
Bo
mean?
Nix, Troy Franklin, and someone else, and they're okay. Just okay.
They're growing on me. That's all I want to say.
I want to see Sean.
But
Payton in
anyway,
one.
Panthers, no primetime games.
Don't
Then
need
you
them.
got the Colts, Patriots, Cardinals, Titans with one each.
Colts, Patriots, Cardinals, and Titans.
Yeah.
2 mistakes on that list.
The Cardinals
okay.
and the Titans.
Nah, the Cardinals and the Colts. What are you talking about? The Titans. I want to watch Will Levis go jump over people backwards.
He's gonna be good this year. Yeah, Colts probably could have maybe one more
AR is gonna be lit to watch.
That's what
if
I'm
he
saying.
stays healthy, bro.
True. If he gets hurt, then
He
I
got the
don't
one
wanna
game. They
ever
got
watch
the one
him.
game with the Jets, and knowing both these guys' injury history.
Matt, take it easy.
Is it week 1?
It might no, it's like week 11.
Week 11.
They got the poster. It's like Anthony Richardson and Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, there's a small chance it's gonna be Joe Flacco versus
JT.
Tyrod Taylor.
versus Tyrod Taylor. Very,
No.
very. There's like a 25% chance.
Why
No.
would you put that in uniform?
That's a good
I'm just
number.
saying it's a possibility.
So I'm just throwing it out there.
No.
Nah, the Colts did.
I don't like the way you think, man.
Tyrod's good though.
You'll never
You gave
see.
us
I do
a-
like Tyrod.
I know we're 1 week away. You gave us a C plus.
Hey,
What is that about?
you'll like I said, you'll never say I'm biased. I'm not the Skip Baylesses where
That's a good point.
you know or Stephen A. Smiths with his Knicks. I will never ever be extra biased. So I'm extra hard on the Colts.
As
That's
they,
my
as
perspective.
they like to say on the Bills Holic Pod, if there's one thing you would be wrong about, it's something like that.
What? It sounds as
All
something
right.
like a Bills fan would say.
Oh!
Damn, what's your problem?
Boom! Brother Brent just said that as well.
What's your problem?
Anyways, Colts, Patriots, Cardinals, Titans got one primetime game. The Vikings, Raiders, Commanders, Broncos, Jaguars got 2 each.
A bunch of them deserve 0.
Yeah, they
I
need to be
hate
right
that
next to the
list.
Panthers. I don't know about Minnesota.
No.
They're going to be okay.
They're okay. Yeah, they're
They're gonna be okay.
they're a good team.
Sam Darnold,
You got purple on.
they got purple on. They do look good in prime time. Those jerseys.
Yeah.
They look
Broncos.
good,
There's
They don't have Kirk no more though.
They got J.J. McCarthy.
JJ to JJ.
Boom.
If either of them play.
Holy shit.
What is your guys'
What do
deal?
we-
Like,
Hey, I'm just saying, JJ, the real one, didn't play last year, barely. And then JJ McCarthy could be a backup. Sam Darnold might be just better than him. They're already talking bad about him on Twitter
man.
posts.
About JJ.
Don't react
or-
to anything going on right now. We're talking about practice.
When we're talking about practice and it's about hating on players I'm already hating on, I'm fueling the fire, baby.
That is true. You got the wrong guy for that.
Yeah.
The Giants, Bears, Chargers, and the Saints got 3 primetime games each.
The Giants is crazy. That's just the New York special.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I guess.
Probably just 2 games against the Cowboys
Yeah.
One of them's got to be.
and 1 against the Eagles.
Chargers got one with
they
the
get
Chiefs,
smoked
I
both
think.
times.
I think they got one with the Chiefs.
I think you might
Should
be
be
right.
all right. I think the Harbaugh with Harbaugh coming in, he's
You're gonna bring a lot
Big
of
time.
eyes to.
there's a lot of eyes.
a lot of eyes to the telly.
Everybody knows his track record of being successful. So
I was about to say, step in the right direction where they want to go.
yeah,
No,
big
sure.
time. And Herbert, you know what? Herbert's a good quarterback.
Donnie, what's your problem?
Bro, do you like anything?
I like Herbert for sure. Harbaugh's gassed up. He's just so gassed up. It's crazy. He just went and won a college championship. I don't care about that.
He hasn't even coached a game for the Chargers yet. He already leads the league in win percentage.
Then why did he get
Sorry
fired?
about it.
Bro was so good he got suspended for 3 games last year, and
Yeah.
his team still won.
How you feel about that?
Yeah.
Cheating.
Culture.
If they win, it's all good. It don't matter.
As long as you don't get caught. He got caught.
Even if you do get caught, you still win.
Right.
Texans, Steelers, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Falcons, and the Brownies got 4 primetime games each.
Falcons don't need 4.
Michael
don't.
Penix is playing. I want to watch.
They're at
That's true, but
yeah.
probably not.
Bijan, London, Pitts.
That offense is really, really good. Even if like Kirk stays upright and he's ready to go by week 1, I think that's part of the allure right now with Atlanta.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's exciting. I'm here for that. I'm here for Atlanta getting some,
And they have
some
good
opportunities.
jerseys.
Yeah.
So we got 2 games Cousins, 2 games Penix.
Split the primetime
Got it.
games. up.
Yep.
I
All
want
right.
to see 4 Penix games.
All right, Kirk, you lost the first 2.
I'm
It's
ready
not
for
your time.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is don't let the Falcons go 0-3 start.
Send Kirk to the Coles cashier line. Get Penix up in there. That's what I'm down for. I'm in.
Terrible draft pick.
Not a
Terrible
winning.
spot.
I was gonna
Draft
say, is it you thinking Penix was the bad pick or just the position?
I think
Oh.
where he was drafted. Yeah, I know you guys covered this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But
What's worse though.
yeah, I think that was silly because they needed other spots and
A lot of other
a lot of other
spots.
spots. Right? Wasn't cornerback one of the biggest questions, and they didn't even address it in the
Nope,
draft?
not at all.
Defense in general.
Defensive line worse than the
Oh,
league. bottom
everything
3.
in defense, yes.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, we need someone to throw
Need
the
someone to throw the ball,
Even though we
and-
just gave same position $180 million.
Just
Kirk
score
literally
more.
left Minnesota for the same reason. They were open and honest. They're like, "Hey, we're drafting a quarterback this year. Do you want to stay or not?" And he goes, "You know what? I think I'm going to go explore free agency." So he goes to Atlanta, and they don't tell him and do the thing. You know what I mean?
They tell them 5 minutes before they do it. Hey, actually, what we're thinking here, we're gonna get Penix. Thanks, bye.
We didn't know who we were getting, so we're gonna Michael Penix. Yeah, just for you.
He said he had to lean on his faith in God after the draft.
Right. That's how you know.
That's
it's
how
bad.
pissed he was.
By the way,
You got a new
Our
roommate.
Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Shine the light in ATL.
Give me a sign.
So then we got the Chiefs, Bills, Packers, Lions, Bengals, Ravens, Eagles, Dolphins, and the Rams. All 5 primetime games.
Yes,
each.
sir. A bunch of real teams and one little fluke in there.
Who?
Who's the fluker?
We don't.
Miami.
No.
They'll be good. You think they're gonna be bad?
They better all be before November.
Jeez.
They got one for sure against the Bills week 2, like we mentioned.
Yes, sir.
Are you as
Is that
Bill-
the end of the list?
No, there's another, but I was going
Oh,
to
there's
ask you a
another
question.
tier?
Yeah, there's one more tier. One more tier
Wow.
after this. So do you guys think? Did you guys expect as 2 of the biggest Bills fans in the land around here?
Who? Donnie?
These 2.
Who, Donnie?
He's a Seahawks
This
fan.
guy?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm
Be
not
idle as well.
putting up with this crap.
Did you expect them to get as many primetime games as they did?
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need to say. Yeah.
Bro.
All right, good talk.
We're talking about them and the Dolphins in the same sentence. Yeah, they're better than a bunch of teams on that list.
Okay, let's go. Let's do that.
Bengals.
Bills better than Chiefs.
No.
Packers.
Yes.
For sure.
Lions.
Yes. By a mile. Lions are trash.
All right. Now, what are you talking about?
You guys are speaking as a collective group over there.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're better than the Lions, right?
I would like to say so.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Not confidently, but I will say yes.
Josh Allen.
Bengals.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
for sure.
Get the f-
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
The Ravens.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say you can't do that.
The
Don't
Eagles.
do that.
No.
Good answer.
Dolphins.
Yes. By a billion.
It's close.
By a billion. The Dolphins? The Bills are like 10-1 against them in the last 11.
And we're about to go 1-1 probably this year.
The Rams.
Bro, you see that receiver room?
Yes.
Best in the league.
Ooh, Waddle and
Chase
Tyreek.
Claypool.
Oh.
Oh, he's talking about the Bills.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna turn up this season.
We got
Oh,
Kincaid.
good God.
It's the tight end room that matters in the NFL.
This guy's talking.
We're better than the Rams for sure. They haven't even got Aaron Donald no more.
All
They
right.
keep in the locker room.
All right.
I was
Yeah,
about to say
well.
defensive wise, that's what's the
So
difference is.
they're not better than the Chiefs.
Not at this
No.
moment.
Slightly better than the Packers.
Slightly.
Packers are not. They're so fake.
No, they gotten better though.
He's gonna put you in a triangle chokehold. if you keep that
He
up.
just got out of jiu-jitsu class. Watch the way you speak around here,
I
buddy.
look straight at.
The Lions, no.
Yeah, they are.
The
But
Bengals,
what have the Lions done? Win one playoff game in the last 6 years?
okay. Are we
30
looking
years?
like overall, like, or just
This season. This season,
like
this
recent?
season. All right, this season.
We're talking about now.
Yeah.
Don't try to twist. Don't twist the narrative.
On paper,
Don't be twisting nothing. On paper, we're talking the Lions still.
We're talking anywhere. Digital, paper, in the newspaper, online.
Yes,
everywhere.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
On the
Yes.
field.
hold on. If I put my hand up, he can't hear me. The lines might be better.
Good man.
Just by a little.
The Bengals,
The Bengals are close.
it is close to me.
You about to find out who the Bengals really are.
How?
Higgins don't want to be there. That one defensive guy
Hey,
don't
he's
want
got
to
a
be
good
there.
point.
They just lost their offensive coordinator,
Bro,
who wasn't even good.
Steph
but
Diggs,
switching
Mitch
offensive coordinators
Morris,
is
Trey
hard.
White, Leonard Floyd.
Our whole
You
team.
don't talk about the 50-year-olds.
The whole team.
Our whole
All these
team.
guys are collecting Social Security in a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
the Bengals are young.
The Ravens, no.
Nah, I like them.
Eagles, no.
Like them too.
Dolphins is close.
Dolphins lost a whole bunch too. I don't want to
They
hear nothing
did.
about them,
Yeah.
including
They
like.
took one of our guys.
Yeah, and he went over there and said we got the best quarterback in the league.
At the softball game.
Yeah. What's that got to do with anything?
That's where he said it.
That's what I'm saying in my softball game too.
I was there. He said it.
It'd be weird if he didn't say it.
Oh, is that a Bills softball game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
He definitely. So I feel like he did mean a lot of what he said, but he was playing to the crowd a little bit.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Can you
Although-
imagine him being like, Josh is like the second best quarterback
Bro,
in
Yeah,
What
the
if he
AFC.
just
Yeah,
went
fuck
in
him.
there-
I'm in
what if
Miami
Jordan-
now.
What if Jordan Poyer went to the celebrity softball game and just did the ultimate heel move? Because I didn't know what to expect when they brought him out because they did the whole song and dance when they were announcing who was there and everything.
They were dancing.
Yeah.
Is it going on? Oh, okay.
And so then
clap.
they brought him on. Everyone was like on their feet, like clapping and cheering for him, whatever. And so I was like, oh my God, if he's got them right in the palm of his
there
hand.
and
Just
Just
goes,
gas
when
it.
I
He could
say
do it
two,
easily.
you say two, two.
Literally.
Just getting pelted with
But
glizzies.
It did get sad for a second because he was like, "Hey, Bill's mom, I'm sorry we didn't get the job done for you." I'm like, "Damn, that kind of hurt a little." And that's when it was like, "All right, that era is like done."
Yeah, it is.
Just like with those pillars and of the team and all that, just leaving. But I did like what they did in the offseason. We'll see. And I'll give them the edge on the Rams just for now. But the Rams, they're one of the
Rams are
teams you
better
got to
than the
watch out
Lions.
for. No, they're not.
We're gonna find out. Like,
Let me
week
know
one,
when
so-
Josh Allen does a no look pass. Matt Stafford can.
He was the originator.
I'm gonna look you straight in your eyes and throw it right where I'm trying to, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Might drop it.
but we got rid of that guy.
What guy?
What guy you talking about?
You see the video of
Which
Josh
one?
Allen when he was going like this? Did you watch the video?
I don't even know what video you're talking
The video of
about.
him living in the pit?
Oh, yeah. The schedule release.
Yeah, and he gets the shovel. And he starts digging. He said, "This look like shit to you?"
No,
I
he
didn't pick that one up.
Just
No,
saying.
he didn't.
Yes, he did.
We'll have to go back and watch.
Go take a look.
I didn't pick that one up. So we got one last tier.
All right, who's there?
The Jets,
No.
Niners, and the Cowboys.
Oh, the Niners.
All with 6 primetime games.
Big market. Big markets.
I would
Jets
say
is
so.
crazy.
The Jets, all the networks are like, all right, we're going to try this again. Everybody just make sure you're all good.
On the bright side, what's his name is gone? Wilson.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah. So
I'm-
even if, the other Achilles goes.
They're doing the September 11th game again in New
Bro,
York.
again?
A Monday night again.
San Fran.
Well, against San Fran.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it?
It's in San Fran.
Oh, I thought it was in New York.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not there. They're not doing that
I
again.
thought-
It's on 9/11 again?
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, but the guy who tackled Aaron
Achilles
Rodgers,
What's that, Brother Ben?
the guy who tackled Aaron Rodgers.
He is on the
that play.
Niners
So
now.
happens to be on the Niners now. He could do the most wildest thing of all time. Which
I'm
I
worried
hope
about
he does.
Rodgers, man. Like the old people like to be home at night. That's a lot of nights for Aaron to be out. Like usually, old people that gets to be like 7 o'clock, they want to be in their houses. They
He worked. Hey, he does good at those darkness retreats.
Yeah, you didn't
Oh,
think
wait,
about
that is
one, did you?
true.
like sun's getting pretty low.
A lot of old men don't be
He's gonna
doing
go
ayahuasca
home,
either.
No, me and Tank were on the way home from Indy when
You're doing
we did
ayahuasca.
Rudy goes.
Holy
Rudy goes. Rogers is down. Oh my god! And
Oh,
then within because you were plugged into the car,
Yeah.
Donnie's text message popped
my
up.
God.
I kept popping up on his desk. I forgot he was like, yeah, he's down. It's over. It's over. And then you had to apologize to the Jets fans the day after because they took the dub.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was the worst game ever to watch.
That was insane, man.
Yeah, so I was kind of surprised the Jets got it. They're going to run that back, see if they can stay healthy. Did you see what Roger said the other day, though? I mean, he said a lot the past couple of weeks, but this one in particular,
Something about
he's
the
like,
war.
yeah, if we don't do what I came here to do and what they expect me to do, all of us are going to be gone. So this is their last run at it. Solid better be on his P's and Q's, man.
I hope so.
The whole world's going to see
Solid's my guy.
the whole world's either going to see the rise of the Jets or the complete fall of them again.
They crash into some buildings.
It's amazing that a 7-10 team,
Jets.
7-10 team has 6 primetime games.
Yeah,
Notwithstanding Aaron Rodgers, that's a
I-
lot for a team that was third in the division
Yeah, but if
and
they
hasn't
stay
made
healthy,
the playoffs since 1907 or whatever the heck it is.
if they stay healthy, they could win a lot of
They're
games.
going to win a Super Bowl.
5th most wins in the AFC East ever.
Isn't that the best statistic ever?
That is funny.
Shout out you guys.
yeah.
That's what we do, man. We
The
just
Colts, man.
that's how we roll.
Colts have better, and they haven't been in the division in how many years?
2002.
Almost my whole life.
2002, they realigned. Yeah.
They're 5th all time in a division, and there's a team that hasn't been in that division in 20 years.
Sorry about it.
That's awesome.
That's Colts ball.
and that's a team that needs 6 primetime games. Okay.
Big market. Now, would you rather see the Jets 6 times in prime time or the Giants? You had to pick one New York team.
This is not
I
Not-
guess
not
that's
the
true.
Bills.
I guess that's true.
Like one New Jersey, New York team, Giants or Jets. Which
Oh,
would
the
you rather
Jets.
see?
Yeah.
yeah.
What are we talking about?
Jets easy. Jets easy.
There you go.
Got a lot of fantasy implications.
On the Jets?
Of course.
Breezy boy.
Malik Neighbors you got, though.
I don't got him nowhere. I want him.
Oh, I thought, yeah, that's right.
Trying to get him everywhere.
Can someone bring up that trade I made?
The 3-way?
Yeah, I wanna hear about it.
Nah, the one where I gave up Malik Neighbors.
You got rid of Malik Neighbors?
Well, I had the second overall pick.
Oh, that trade was a robbery.
So, Chris, if you're watching, because when I produced their podcast Tuesday, he goes, just straight up. I think we did it on air, too.
He said, I think I messed that one up, or what?
He said, Tank, did you fleece me? I was like, yeah, I might have put the shiesty on, but
Yeah.
Is that trade as bad as the one Anthony did earlier?
That one it's worse than Anthony's.
That one is worse than Anthony's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
He gave
essentially-
you
Yeah,
Keenan
here
Allen,
we go, Matt. Here we go.
Sam Laporta, and a first round pick. What number is that? 5? Pick 4?
4.
It was
yeah.
4.
Great pick. For pick 2 and a third.
Oh, I got Keenan Allen too.
So to move up 2 spots, he gave away Keenan Allen and Sam Laporta. The number
2
one
really good players.
tight end in the league.
Damn.
This year.
You kind of did, please. So
He gave up the number
said
1
sorry, bro.
rookie tight end in the league.
Hey, if you
last
signed
year.
off on it, man.
We had a
Bruh.
phone call. He was cool with it.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
If you agreed, you can't back out. Can't back out.
That's just the business, baby.
I'm in. He traded with me right after that, so I'm down. I'm all in for this guy being in the league.
Fungi League's been popping off.
Yeah, it's been
Too much to
It's
go
been having
on.
some fun.
Yeah,
I
because
made a trade today.
I was going to be honest. Like, I was thinking about like starting to make like social media for it, but there's way too much that goes on.
Well, there was
Way
like
too
what,
much.
5 trades today in the league?
5 today and at least like 10 or 12 draft day.
Yeah.
draft day I was stressed.
You're still doing fantasy and all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting in any dynasty?
Dynasty's
No.
where it's at, man.
Dynasty
I
is
know.
fun.
Yes,
I
it
have
is.
wanted to try one, but I definitely don't have the time now. Definitely don't have the time now. But
He's being a dad and writing blogs.
yep.
Bennett gonna be a Bills fan?
Oh,
I'm letting him pick it his own way. So
That's smart.
Well,
I
as
put him
long
in
as it's
Bill's
not
stuff.
like-
I put him in Bill's stuff. I put him in Colt stuff.
Okay.
So I don't want to even though I, in jest, I kind of crap on the Bills all the time. I don't want him to ever be like, yeah, I want to go to a Bills game, but I don't want to ask my dad because he hates the Bills. I don't ever want to do that. So I'm going to let him choose.
Now let me ask you this: he sees Colts, Texans. I really like what the Texans are doing.
That's fine. I like what the Texans are doing too.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
yeah.
Does
I do
anybody but
too.
the Browns?
Huh?
Anybody but the Browns?
Anybody put the Brown? Oh, his grandpa
Oh,
is a
no.
Browns fan, and is one of
keep
his
him
uncles.
away. Keep Grandpa away. Before we move on from the schedule, looking at week 1, since that's the closest week,
Is it?
No.
what matchup are we looking forward to the most?
Well, if I had to.
Try
Recheck
to buy
the
you
schedule.
some time.
What? Schedule.
You know what? I'm gonna
game,
say it.
week
That game in
one.
Brazil.
I'm just happy they're in the right time zone. Or something. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not, and they're just playing at midnight. Who knows?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what time zone Brazil is in.
A good one because it's 7:30 p.m.
They did book week 1 very well. It doesn't feel like so much random anymore. Like I feel like they look at certain matchups and like, you know what, these will be good early on.
Yeah, start off the league with a boom.
Yeah, you got the Ravens and the Chiefs rematch, the AFC Championship game.
That's going to be
The league
electric.
MVP versus the Super Bowl MVP. That's going to be interesting for sure.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing.
Is that your pick, brother? Or no, you said
that's
the.
that's
That's
the-
the game in
Brazil's,
Brazil.
that part of Brazil's an hour ahead of us.
All right, so that'll be 8 o'clock for them.
So what's the
7 for us.
question?
Which matchup are you looking forward to the most?
It's tough. It's tough. for
It is
sure.
tough. There's a lot of good games.
I like
There's a
4
lot.
of them, really. I like 4 of them.
But if you gotta
I had to
pick one.
one that I want most
Uno!
excited to
Pick
see,
a one.
Ravens Chiefs for sure. But I like these other ones.
Yeah, this is definitely a great way to kick off the season for sure. Looks like you picked one, Matt. What do you think?
I mean, I'm split. I mean, the Colts Texans one personally interesting to me because we get Richardson versus Stroud.
Yeah, that was gonna be
For
my-
real.
But that Sunday night football game with the Rams and Lions, I like that.
I like
Nice
that
first round playoff
Oh, yeah.
rematch, and
That was
Yeah.
a good game.
Especially if the Rams.
yeah, it
get
was
smoked.
great. Stafford had a bad taste in his mouth from Detroit.
Wasn't he getting smoked?
He
though?
was upset with the fans. He said he was happy for the
Oh, really?
team, but he was upset. They were
they
they
booed
were
the shit out of him.
brutal. To
Yeah,
him.
they couldn't wear his jersey, remember?
Which
Yeah.
is crazy because him and Megatron were like literally the only relevant pieces to that team for however many years.
Ndamukong Suh. Don't sleep on Ndamukong Suh. That's my
sure.
guy, stomping people out.
Journeyman.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, but hey man, Quintez Cephas was pretty good too for a couple years.
He sure did bet on himself. I like those type
Yeah, I
of
do.
players. Shout out Isaiah Rodgers, man.
Shout out.
Yup.
Go fucking kill him this season.
Yes, sir.
In Brazil.
Yeah,
Go
Don't
to
do that.
Brazil,
You won't
steakhouse.
come home.
Have a
That's a
good
good
night.
He won't come
It's gonna
home.
be a good weekend.
just wait till you get back.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Matt was saying, I think just from personal perspective, obviously Houston against the Colts. I'm kind of surprised the Colts actually get another Week 1 home opener to kick off the season. But kind of makes sense because last year they ended the season in Indianapolis against Houston.
Yeah.
Going to see Richardson and Stroud again. Please, for the love of God, let Richardson play the full game this time.
They win last time when he played.
Yeah, they fucked him up.
Yeah. Hopefully they do that
Well,
again.
hold on.
For the first half, what was it?
For the first quarter, and then Gardner Minshew came out and slang that thing, and they whooped him up. And the defense whooped up Stroud, too.
Damn.
So it was the whole time.
Huh?
So the whole time?
You said Richardson, right? You mentioned Richardson.
He was talking about
Just the Colts.
Oh, the
in general.
Colts in
team.
general?
Yeah, they killed him.
The first one last
I
time.
think it was like 20 something to like 7.5.
And then they kind of rallied back.
Yeah, only a little bit.
A little bit.
Just Todd.
I hope they smoke the Texans. Texans are fake news.
No, they're not.
I thought you were on the wagon.
Nah.
Wow. Some things change.
I like the jerseys.
Those
Jersey
those.
change.
Oh God, no.
Their old
No?
jerseys were the worst in the league.
It don't mean these ones are better.
They can't get worse.
Oh no, they can get worse. We see
I
with the
don't
Broncos. We see with the Broncos.
Bro, the Broncos ones were growing. You fucking telling me.
Nope, they're growing. The mountains.
They could be.
Coors Light.
Turn blue.
They're
When you
half of them are blue.
I'm excited to see Jets 49ers too.
just because of why?
I don't know. Just to
Personal
see what the Jets
reasons.
do. I just want to see what the Jets do.
Hey man, the New York ifs. If they stay healthy, they'll be great. But
I
if
would
they-
love to see him go beat the 49ers week 1
that would be
on Monday night in San
Yo.
Fran.
the following Tuesday would be insane.
But I like anything with Rodgers versus the 49ers because he
Still hates them.
still hates him after all these years.
Well, he should because he just loses to him every time.
Yeah, every time. When it
In the
counts,
playoffs,
when
sure.
it really counts, he does. But regular season, he's got him.
For sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Colts Texans. If I had to pick another game just away from the biasness of I'll have to agree. It's either a toss up between the Rams, Lions, and the Jets versus the Niners. No one's looking forward to Cardinals Bills.
No, I don't really care about that.
Go Bills.
That's an easy dub.
Maybe to see Marv, but you know,
It'll be
Is that
sweet.
in Buffalo too?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
home opener, baby.
Nice.
See what Donnie's Cardinals really got.
They're nice.
They're gonna have
After he
4 or
just
5
said
wins.
what
against
They can
the-
literally make it to the playoffs.
No,
with 4 or 5 wins. I don't think so.
They can win their division.
don't do that. Don't. This guy.
Do we have a posting note?
We still got to do that.
Cardinals in the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to do that to honor NBA and TNT.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Cardinals in the playoffs. Write it down.
In the news set, we're gonna have to make like a dedicated area for sticky notes.
I can put it right here.
Where they
Just
don't move, they
outlandish
just
things we
stay.
say.
You put the shelves on your side.
Sticky notes, boom.
Right there. Oh yeah.
Multicolored, lots of colors.
So what do we got? Anything outlandish else you want to throw out there? Cardinals making the playoffs, winning the division. Anything else while we're on it?
We don't have
You
to
say it with the Bears Super Bowl?
The Bears Super Bowl,
Oh yeah, Bears Super Bowl.
Cardinals,
making the
Bears, NFC
playoffs.
Championship game.
You know what? It's going in the notes.
Yeah, throw it in the team notes, man.
Bills are better
I
than the
can't
Lions.
wait for this reel to show up on YouTube.
Of
It just
all the
would just
things.
hear Donnie.
and
Just
it's
read the
just
comments. Just Donnie getting
over and
buried.
over.
So the NFL, in terms of the Christmas games, they signed a big deal with Netflix
I like
to have I believe it's the Steelers and the Chiefs, right? That's the game they're
Yes,
doing.
Christmas Day. Yep.
Why you
Um,
a steady Netflix subscriber? Is that why you like it?
You don't like Netflix?
Yeah. What do you got against Netflix?
You
I
still
have-
watching?
bro?
Watch who?
Bro, Tyson and Paul's going to be on Netflix,
Really?
and Monday Night Raw's going to Netflix.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
like where the direction they're going, but
I love it, man. So
yeah, I
like,
think they're going more towards Peacock and how they're doing it.
I mean, that's the world, man. I mean, everything's going streaming base. They got to assume at this point, like, a lot of these people already have these platforms. At some point, I do see the NFL going completely streaming at some point. Not anytime soon, but there's going to be a point where everything's
NFL.
going to be streaming.
What about just like an NFL thing?
They have it, and it's terrible.
Why-
Right? They
what
have
if they
NFL
just-
Plus. They're like, oh, do this and you can watch localized games. So you have it, and you only watch like you can only watch Bills games.
Yeah, they don't really got nothing on there. The only out of
And
market teams
preseason they do.
they promote the out of market games, but it's literally I think it's only for preseason
Yeah,
because they want you to go to they want you to get the Sunday ticket.
Yeah.
So
If they let you pick your team, I think that would be really cool. Like pick which team you actually followed.
yeah,
But
That'd be cool.
I don't know, dude. I get Bills games on Paramount Plus. I think it's free and you can watch it on there. Or you like a real,
NFL Reddit streams.
Oh no.
Don't spoil the stuff. Don't
bro,
spoil.
this is why you can't have nothing nice.
Yeah, this stuff
Keep it to yourself.
You can't say it. When I used to put, when I used to do the China jerseys, I used to post the website all the time, and every time I get busted.
Yep.
I stopped putting the site out there. Never got busted. So feds are watching always.
Always.
Don't tap into my fire stick.
Don't do that.
Well, you just
That sounds dirty.
Anywho, so all in all, they added it up. I seen this somewhere. If you were to get a subscription for all the platforms that NFL games will be streamed on this season, including the NFL Sunday Ticket, adds up to $850. Which let me put it into perspective for you, because that is a large amount, and a good chunk of it is from the NFL Sunday Ticket, because I think it's like $200 to $300 or something like that.
Yeah.
So if you're an NFL fan, you're obviously not just going to buy a subscription to the like Netflix or anything just for the NFL game. It's going to include anything else. Like if you're interested in any shows, you're going to appeal to it, you're going to end up keeping the platform. But to put in perspective for NFL fans' sake, compare it to like if you go watch the games. So let's say you get a ticket, $100.
boom.
There's already $100 there. Parking, $40, $140.
Okay.
Let's get some beer. $20 a can.
Yeah.
So let's just say you already had yourself a good tailgate. You could only settle for 2 beers at the game, $40. So where are we at? $180. Food, another couple hundred. Depending on what you get, how many people you
Yeah,
got
it's like
with you.
$8 a slice at most places. Slice of pizza.
Right. Or if you're going out to the bar, you're ordering food, that's a good tab as well. So if you do that for 18 straight weeks, you'll be paying a lot more than $850. Sit home and watch it, man.
Unless you are a Carolina Panthers fan.
Oh, Carolina
Oh.
Panthers
See
fan,
that little
you
stat?
are great.
You actually
You're in
are
good
better
shape.
off going to games
$4?
than paying all that money for
Get the 4-4 in Carolina.
You might as well go to the games because they ain't gonna be on TV.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you could buy I don't know about season, but you could buy dirt cheap tickets right now for Panthers games.
Well, I
They're
mean,
so
at one point, what they had it for 50 cents last year.
the 50 cents at the end of the year.
You going to
last
a
year.
Panthers game?
Yep.
That's fun.
I'm telling you, if I was in the area, Carolina, or a
Oh my
layover or
God.
something, yeah, I'm going to the game. Why not?
Yeah, just watch the other team.
Just watch the other team.
I'm going there.
Just show up in the other team's jersey every week.
Every week.
I'm telling you what though, the games might have been 50 cents last year. It's up to $1 now because Xavier Legette is worth that double the price.
Not
That's it.
inflation.
Bryce Young getting 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, you see his arms?
Yeah, same.
Let me see. I need
So
to.
there's no add-ons. Like you don't have to get a special version of Peacock.
no, you just get it.
It's just regular
No.
Peacock.
Yep.
And if you
And
just
you
want to
don't
watch
need,
the
like,
game, get the
some
free trial.
special plus version,
Yes,
which
the
is
trial,
more than or just to watch that game or those games.
No, you're good.
That's where I think the problem for most people would be is if
I'm gonna have
it's-
my finger
if
ready.
it's like you have to have Netflix like premium or something, like I don't know what they have, but like something that you can't get in the basic Netflix package, you have to get it with
Hulu Plus.
you got to get like some other thing that's a higher tier, which supposedly is commercial free, but you're still going to have to watch super commercials. Like I think that's where people's complaints are. It's like you're right. Most people don't have cable anymore, so they're trying to hit the streaming services.
They're cutting.
And
the
I think
cord.
if you're at home and you got digital channels, you're probably better off watching it on the streaming services anyway. It's probably the quality's probably going to be better in
Oh,
terms of the broadcast.
Yeah.
100%. So, I mean, I just want to put that into perspective a little bit because I could see where a lot of people are getting upset with seeing the $850. But if you're like an avid fan, like I mentioned, you go to the games, you'll be spending a lot more going. If you have season tickets for the Bills or something, you're gonna be spending a lot more going to the actual games and at home.
And if you
Getting
already
those
have all those
subscriptions.
services, it's
Right.
free.
You're good.
It's
I have Peacock.
Yeah.
I have Amazon. I have Netflix. What else? Other ones are there?
Damn.
Would you say
They got you with the
Amazon?
shiesty too.
I have those 3 already.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
Mountains.
And I'm
Yeah,
not
you have
getting-
for other
and
stuff,
I'm
so it
never
works
gonna,
out.
and I'm never going to get the NFL ticket anyway. So for me, it wouldn't be $850. But I'm not. It's not going to cost me any extra money to watch the NFL on the 3 streaming services I have anyway.
I got a website.
That's a
for
good
you.
point. It depends on your level of fandom. If you're one of those people who want to watch every single game, where I was kind of at that point maybe 2-3 years ago, yeah, it could become, that's pricey. But personally, I'm at the point where I just want to see my team. And plus, again, there's ways around it. Don't let them spoil.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Jake,
I didn't say no names. I didn't say give away any websites. I'm just
There's a
saying.
website.
I gave you the light pack.
No,
I got the good stuff.
you got the good
I
stuff.
didn't mention
You
the
got that
stuff.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Coming for you.
But-
Johnny.
No, it depends on how much you want to watch. Some people live in their own team's bubble. I've spoken to plenty of Bills fans over the years who had no idea who another team's quarterback or stuff like that is. They just don't know.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a thing to
I got
do.
that.
It's still out there.
That's
Talk
Still
about-
out there.
that's
CW.
a little crazy. 'Cause
Huh?
How do you not know? Yeah, this team's coming in. Who the hell's your quarterback?
They literally just say,
Patrick Mahomes.
Who cares? I'm here for the beer. That's how it
it's
was
a
for
thing to do
while.
in Buffalo. I get it.
And it's just a social thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
The Bills are a social thing. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a holiday. Like going to the Bills game is just a night out. Like it's not. They're not that into it.
But-
They want to buy a jersey and they want to go to the tailgate. And all
What?
that. I
Like-
think the thing, like, if they got
Gillette.
to a point where you have to pay a specific amount extra to pay for a specific NFL game, or like someday they're like, oh, you have to spend 35, like the Super Bowl became like a pay-per-view type
Yeah.
thing. Then they're gonna
That's
they're
where
gonna
it's-
they would that I don't think they would ever do that because they know the ridiculous backlash they would get for that.
Well. I got news for you.
I would never watch it if I have to pay for the Super. I would never watch it. I
There has
wouldn't
been
turn it on.
talks. Roger Goodell at one of his latest conferences says the idea has been floating around. At some point, they could see where they can make the Super Bowl a pay-per-view, which I don't know how soon
And
that
I
would be.
never- and I
but
think there'll be people that
I
would
think
just
that's
not
smart.
watch it. You can't have
it is business-wise, it is smart because
That's
we
a terrible
we do
idea.
know people will buy into it.
Yeah.
Every party that you go to, someone will have to buy it.
Right. So, I mean, that's down the road. But he also mentioned, I'll also get you guys' thoughts on this too. We're getting close to that time of year. Preseason's around the corner. Roger Goodell is on record saying that they want away with the preseason. They said it's a waste of time. A lot of these teams, because a lot of people say that, okay, these guys need the live game reps and all that, but they get those during the practices, during the scrimmages and everything. They see everything they see there. So he brought out the idea of not getting rid of preseason as a whole just yet, but over the next couple of years, maybe eliminating a game each year, and extending the season to 18 weeks.
It's a terrible idea.
18 weeks, 2 bye weeks per
Two
team.
bye weeks. Yep, that was brought
So
up
it's
too.
still 17 games.
Still 17. Yep.
And get rid of preseason. I'm down. Make them play as least as possible.
I worry about the direction of that. I always do, because I know NBA kind of recently cracked down on it, but they were getting the stars were getting what would they call it?
Load management.
Load management.
Yeah, that's
And I feel like you might start getting players do that early on in the season so they can finish up strong. Or if they do play throughout the whole season, you're going to get some banged up teams, either just missing the playoffs because the some of the most important pieces aren't there, or they get in the playoffs and we have like a year of backup quarterbacks in the postseason like we did in 2017. So I don't know.
Damn near last year too.
Yeah, it was pretty close last year.
The injuries are going to happen though.
They're going
Like,
to
no
happen.
matter how
but
many games we're playing.
I would rather see guys, you're going to get some wear and tear, but I'd rather see guys kind of playing to their best ability at that point of the year than, and somebody limping into the playoffs.
And the longevity, you're gonna be cutting the career short of players.
Yes, that's a very important
You're
thing.
gonna cut players short. That's just too many.
Linemen, running backs,
Yeah,
linebackers.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and you're losing. You're gonna lose. You get to that point. The commodity, like the most important thing in the league is the players in terms of like the stars that we want to watch, right?
Yes.
Like, because if guys are blowing their stuff out, you're not gonna have those legacy players that like you're not gonna have an Aaron Rodgers make it to this age if he's playing that many games for that many years.
Yeah, it's a valid point.
Yeah. I guess my counter is, I mean, they're still going to be playing. They're going to be playing those same amount of games if they do get the extra bye week. Injuries are going to happen regardless, but I think even with the aspect of longevity, sports science just keeps advancing, and I think they're going to be okay there depending on the severity of the injury. But
he never talks about, that's what I don't like Adele. He never talks about getting rid of turf, even though he knows statistically it's bad for the players. It looks pretty on TV.
Yeah, and
he's pretty much said as much. Like, no, it looks the turf looks better in broadcasting.
Yeah,
and he goes and and he said he's pretty much come out and said that terminology. Like, so he really doesn't. He doesn't put the players first.
Doesn't look better than Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I mean, I think that's all just a money grab. And I think some parents they can't afford to go to a game now, and they could at least take their kids to a preseason game. Now they're not going to be able to do that. So, I think in the long run, you're hurting your fan base long term because some of those, I don't know. I just think you're taking away some of the aspect of what the NFL thinks they're about. I think in the long run, some of these Goodell's, a lot of his ideas, I think, are very short.
I know a lot of people who only bring their kids to Bills preseason games. They won't take them in the regular season because of the different kind of the aspect of the fans and the affordability factor too. I mean, preseason games are night and day cheaper than regular season. So
yeah,
eliminating it completely, I think, is a bad idea. I don't know.
What about one?
Huh?
What about just one?
I feel like it's even just a waste of time. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Obviously none of that is set in stone just yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But what we do know is going back to the schedule a little bit, because I would love to hear Donnie's thoughts on this.
Here we go. Send Goodell to every day of the draft and tell him to shake every hand of every player.
Not that.
Okay. Go ahead.
This guy.
We seen this happen last year with the Jaguars. Back-to-back games in London. They're doing it yet again.
Uh-oh.
They cheating.
This time against the Bears and the New England Patriots. The what?
The Super Bowl team? I guess which one they got first? They got the Patriots first, don't they?
They got the Bears.
Oh, at least they didn't put the hard team second again. Bruh. You just get to go hang out in London for some. First of all, I don't care if a single person from London watches football.
Oh.
Bro, watch it on our time. I'm not trying to watch at 9 a.m. and they're getting an advantage by being in London for 2 weeks in a row. That's just a competitive advantage. It's crazy.
Which it did work out in their favor, as we've seen last year. They won back-to-back of those games.
Yep. And they're getting more used to London. Just move the whole team to London. No. Move the whole team to London. Just keep them over there. We don't need the Jaguars
for
anyways.
17, 18 weeks. Just keep them over there. They have only home games.
Bruh.
Might as well just give them the Super Bowl.
They some scammers. That's crazy.
A Super Bowl in London as well.
Bet the money line or just bet Jags versus Patriots, whatever the line is, just bet it now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, there we go.
Jaguars. Money line.
London games.
Boom.
Carry on.
Yeah, I just want to get your quick thoughts on that.
That's
They're
cheap.
running it back.
That's crazy.
Do you think they're going to get to the point where they do it 3 weeks in a row? That'd be crazy.
No. There's no way.
Keep them there for a month. Is there like some London holidays?
Asking the London. Is he the London expert?
Is there some London holidays that are like big that we don't know about?
They don't know.
Yeah. I mean, put them over there for that.
Tea and Crumpets Day.
Tea and Crumpets Day, Queen Day.
God save the Queen.
Couldn't.
What about them revolving the Chiefs schedule around Taylor Swift concerts?
So
Yeah.
one of their representatives came out and said that they did play that into effect, And the other guy that is actually the head of it came out and said they didn't. So someone's lying.
I'm gonna guess it's the underneath guy that is not lying. I'm gonna guess the head of it is covering his ass.
Yes.
and is lying.
Yeah,
You put the Bills and Chiefs the same week or was it the
she's
day
in,
before?
She's in Toronto
She's in
that
Toronto
weekend.
before?
That's good move.
Yeah, no, that's just on purpose.
I mean,
It's-
she's bringing you all his money. You know, I mean,
Is she
we'll
in
schedule
London?
around her. We need her at the stadium.
Taylor, are you good this weekend? Are you good this weekend?
Yeah, I just want to make sure. I want to bring the Chiefs into the Bills. I know you're Toronto. I just want to make sure.
The following week, I'm gonna have to redo the whole schedule. That's okay. That's okay. Thanks, Taylor. Thanks for the
Shake
phone.
it off. Just shake it off.
Shake it off. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I can't. I think the schedule makers killed this schedule. Nothing but bangers for each primetime game. I mean, we'll have to see with the injuries because they obviously do change over time. And I hate to say it, be the bearer of bad news. There will be some season-ending injuries. As much as I hate to say it.
Why would you say that?
Yeah, what's up with you?
Hey, I'm sorry. Maybe this was a year that no one will get hurt.
Or maybe it's just defensive players.
What's your hate with defense, man?
Don't hate it. Just don't care if they be out there. Throw a new linebacker out there. It's the same.
It is not the same. It's not.
Moving on, note. As last week we started the off-season recaps with the AFC East. This week we're going to the NFC, talk about the NFC East, and talk about the Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Giants, and what they did this past offseason. Thanks to Matt Johnson over here with his research, going through each team, breaking down their moves and grading them how he's seen it. Matt, do you want me to hand this segment off to you since you're the man behind the pen here?
Yeah, how do you want to go through with this?
So we'll pretty much just go in order what we did last week. Pretty much just read through what you had written here in terms of what they did in 2023, what they lost and gained in the 2024 free agency, and run through their draft. You don't got to go through all their single picks because a lot of these teams have a lot of picks. So just go through the major key additions and selections there.
You got it, my man. All right, so I went in alphabetical order, and this article is a couple weeks old now, so it might be a little dated. But
It's all right.
it's all right. Dallas Cowboys, who we all know, finished 12-5 last year.
Pretty good.
Really good. Number one in points
third
for.
or fourth in a row.
Yeah. Number 5 in yards for, number 3 in passing yards, number 14 in rushing yards. So not a bad squad. Defensively, number 5 in points, 28 in yards allowed, 5 in pass defense, and 16 in rush defense.
That's pretty good.
Free agency. It was not. They didn't have a good free agency. I don't think I gave them a good grade. Give
Oh,
them a D.
because they did nothing.
They didn't do anything. They
Yeah,
lost
they're waiting until next year.
way more. Dorrance Armstrong gone. Leighton Vander Esch retired. Tyler Beatez, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Washington. A couple guys went to Washington. Dante Fowler, Washington. Michael Gallup.
He's with the Raiders now.
Raiders. I put Dallas for some reason.
That's all right.
Neville Gallimore gone. Jonathan Hankins gone. Noah oh Jesus.
Gone.
He gone. Tony Pollard gone. Tyron Smith gone. Steph Gilmore, Jalen Kearse, Sean McKeon. They're still free agents, so they possibly could.
That's a bunch of guys that are pretty good.
A lot of guys.
Yeah. Their additions though.
Okay.
Good.
Killing it, man.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Zeke Elliott.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, buddy.
Yeah, the coach was happy to have him back.
And
That's
like a just I don't know if he loves or hates capitalism, but changes his number up and fuck it over all those people who bought his jersey before, so they got to buy another one.
Hey, he had to go back to 15, man. He had to go back to 15.
Eric Kendricks, they got from the Chargers. It's all by free
Low key,
agency.
actually. Low key pickup.
Royce Freeman, running back for the Rams, and
Sure.
Damian Wilson, linebacker from the Panthers.
Okay.
So
list.
End of list.
that's it.
That's all they needed, apparently. So, like, obviously, this is a big contract year for them. They got to pay CD, Micah Parsons, and Dak Prescott.
Oh my god.
Dak Prescott actually was talking with the media yesterday. He said he'd play for free. He don't care about the money.
For money.
So what I'm thinking, if I'm
He said he doesn't play for money. I don't know what he plays for, but
yeah. So essentially, if
First
you're,
round
Jerry,
playoff losses.
if you're Jerry Jones, you're like, hey Dak, I heard what you said, man.
That's
You
a
say
real
you wanna
good
play for
idea.
money.
I love it. We'll give you 25 a year. How about that?
I'll match you with Russell Wilson.
Boom.
Russell Wilson's
$1
getting
million.
this year from the Steelers, not from the Broncos.
Yeah, but essentially Dak Prescott was like, yeah, I mean, the way he worded it was just like he could have worded it differently. Like what he meant to say was he loves football so much. That's why he hired his agents and all that to take care of it. But he didn't have to say he don't play for money because that's not good negotiating.
His agent was probably like,
So what's going to happen is that Jerry Jones is going to approach him and say, hey, you remember the contract back in what year was it? 2020, 2021, 30 years. That sound good again? We'll run it back.
Sounds about even.
Yeah. So
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I did like their draft a little bit. They thought they did pretty well. I got offensive tackle and Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma with their first round pick. Marshawn Nealand out of West Michigan was their second.
Brother Brent sleeper pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they needed a lot of interior the trenches and defense of help here. Cooper Beebe, interior offensive lineman. Maurice Lufau, linebacker, and just a couple other depth picks. But I overall wasn't really their whole free agency was kind of lackluster. But I thought they did draft pretty well.
They usually draft pretty well.
They usually do. I mean, I think they were back in like the 70s. They were like they had this whole system that made them like, you know, they drafted like 70s, 80s. I forgot what they had like some kind of algorithm for drafting guys, and it worked like crazy. And that's why the Cowboys were so good for so
Gil
long.
Brandt, man.
Huh?
Oh, Gil.
Yeah. I mean, they
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, they were great, but yeah, I just wish that owners would stop saying that their team is all in.
All
Been all
chips in.
You see what he was writing down?
Yeah.
I'm all in.
I had it all on my notes. I don't know if you've seen this,
All
Matt.
in, no matter what.
I don't know if you've seen this, Matt. Read
Yeah.
the fucking notes.
Jim Irsay, Jerry Jones, stop saying your team is all in because that usually it's never good.
Listen,
following
in the fine
Might be
print,
all in, though.
Dak Prescott $0.
up.
He actually wants to play for free. Remember that, Jerry.
And then he underlined it.
Yeah.
Really, really big.
Who's up next? We got the
Who's it?
Giants.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Giants.
He said, brother,
Rough. 6-11. Last year they were.
G-men,
Terrible.
meaning they're going.
They were all.
down.
They were all chips in last year.
All chips in with Danny DeVito.
yeah.
Yeah.
All the sauce.
DeVito. Yeah.
Thir- boss.
30th in points
Whoa.
for on offense, 29th in yards for, 31st in passing yards, 16th in rushing yards. Thank you, Saquon Barkley. On the
That's
defensive
it.
side, 26th in points allowed, 27th in yards allowed, 19th in pass defense, and 29th in rush defense. I'll never forget. I went out for wings in Indy. I think you were. Did you stay? No, you were out with us. We were watching the Cowboys spank the Giants
Oh
like
my
42-0. We were just sitting there.
Everybody was going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we met your buddy out there.
Yeah, shout out Jordan Gregg, man. We're
yes.
going to meet you back there November 10th.
Yes, sir.
Good dude. Gave us a ride home, too. That was cool.
Yeah, that was a long ass night. I just turned TV off.
What was the
Like,
final?
I
Like
can-
45? Nothing?
Yeah, something like
It
And
that.
they
was
did
bad.
it again
Yes.
the next time they
We
played.
came back to the Airbnb and the
hilarious.
lights were out. Everybody, I
Everyone
think
was
my
in bed.
dad, Brandon, and my friend Nick, they all just said, we're done. They probably out at halftime. Giants lost a lot. It was another bad. It was a really bad free. Well, they got some good stuff in return, but losses. They lost Saquon to Philly. So, Giants fans, just give them a break, man. They didn't offer him a contract.
Tiki
Philly
Barber,
did.
relax.
Yeah, shut up. Nobody likes you. Xavier McKinney, safety, went to Green Bay. Ashawn Robinson, defensive end, went to Carolina. Terod Taylor. Wait, no, oh, he signed with the Jets. That's right. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
awesome. Don't got to move nowhere.
What?
I just looked up the scores. They got outscored 89-17 to the Cowboys last year.
Not great.
Cowboys
terrible.
wish they could get them every week. Schedule make
Yeah, we'll be all in.
Get them on prime time. Ben Bredesen, Jihad Ward, Matt Pert, Cameron Brown, Paris Campbell, Cade York.
Paris Campbell?
Yeah,
He gone.
he's
Eagles.
in Philly. He's in Philly. Dory
Indians,
Jackson, Mark Lewinsky, ton of people they lost. But they did add some. Did add some decent pieces. I
A
like
couple, okay?
a couple, not bad.
A couple.
They got Brian Burns.
You really just got to say the one name and all the former Bills players.
Andrew Locke and Andrew Locke, most importantly. But yeah, Brian Burns I got from Carolina to trade. a couple offensive linemen. Drew Lock, very excited for that one. A lot of not great. But their draft, Malik Neighbors was their first round pick, and
Good
he
pick.
was sick.
I would
I
have
would
been
be too.
Right.
So
He gets to live
far,
in New York.
so far, every single time they talked to him, I don't think he said nothing positive about being a New York Giant yet.
No, nothing.
How could you?
They didn't give him any.
Hey man,
bacon,
I
egg,
want
and
you to
cheeses.
come in and Daniel Jones is going to throw you the ball.
Who?
His opening press conference doesn't even say the quarterback's name right. Second time they talked to him, he just looked absolutely miserable. Then the next time when they just revealed those throwback jerseys, they asked, "Hey, Malik Neighbor, what's your thoughts on these jerseys, man?" He said, "I'm gonna be honest with you. He said, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to swag these out."
Oh
Can't
yeah,
wrong.
those are bad. We didn't talk. you
They're
guys
so
didn't-
bad.
They was
Good
terrible.
thing. They had it planned. They knew we were going to talk about it.
That's got to
Sure
drop
did.
him down a letter game itself.
Neighbors was the biggest pick. A couple defensive play. They did a little wide receiver stuff, but the Giants haven't had a wide receiver one probably since Odell Beckham.
The GOAT.
And Odell Beckham fell off a couple years before he left. Like they traded him. So-
No.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, he
fell
was
off
those
as
last
soon
couple
as he
years
got
in the
to
Giants.
Cleveland.
Those last couple years with the Giants were bad.
Hey, other than
He's been
potentially
living
being,
off.
other than potentially being the Super Bowl MVP when he got hurt, he's been riding his 15 minutes of fame, bro.
He's a
I'm
Hall
He's
of
been
Famer.
riding that
Bring up
catch. He's
that,
been riding that catch for 10 years now.
Greatest catch of all time.
One hit wonder.
Bring
Thanks
up-
for
Hall of
coming.
Famer.
David
bring up
Tyree
the comparison.
begs to differ.
Des Bryant got similar stats.
Both Hall of Famers.
We talked
All
about it a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
I'll put both of them.
A couple other draft pay. Tyler Newbin,
Let's
Andrew
keep 'em
Phillips, Theo Johnson. Yeah, they went with the secondary, which was a big need.
Didn't they pick 0 offensive and defensive linemen?
They got undrafted free agents. They got a couple, but draft as far as actually drafting.
I think they were the only team.
They
that
said,
picked one.
who needs the trenches? We don't.
Trench
They
list.
definitely do.
We're trenchless.
Yeah.
I like that.
7-on-7s.
This is Donnie
Gross.
McCoy football.
Let's get it.
So that was the Giants. Any additional comments? Probably not.
Got nothing.
They're bad.
They're bad.
Hey,
Okay.
Giants fans, good luck.
I'm
Sorry,
rooting
that's
for
what
him.
I got.
I'm
Going
rooting
down bad. That's what G-Men stand for.
Hey, shout out Quinn Ewers, Shador Sanders, and Carson Beck for potentially being the Giants' next
for him.
quarterback.
Go G-Men.
I'm rooting for Dayball, man. Come on. It ain't his fault.
It's really not, bro. He's trying.
He walked into
his
Daniel
best.
Jones, brought him to the playoffs, and now still is stuck with him. What is he supposed to do?
I don't know how he looks at Daniel Jones every day.
Bro, he be
Good morning, coach.
he be mad on the sideline at Daniel Jones and everybody else.
Oh my God! One of these
Everybody.
days, he's gonna smack him in the mouth.
Yeah, I'm worried.
I'm surprised he hasn't yet.
Just go over the sidelines and he's throwing him through the bench.
All right, that's enough.
They're just all doing push-ups.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
Best on the team. So much
Malik Neighbors is gonna come up to Brian Dable. What's your name again?
Yo, Ryan.
Brian Dayball. Philadelphia Eagles. What are we thinking?
Philadelphia. All right. This is probably one of my favorite off seasons. Any team in the NFL this year.
Yeah, they got
They
good.
did really good.
They got good.
11-6 in 2023. 7 in points for, number 8 in yards for, 16th in passing yards, 8th in rushing yards.
That's gonna go up.
On the defensive side, that's just kind of where they struggled a bunch last year. 30th in points allowed, 26th in yards allowed, 31st in pass defense.
Golly.
But they were 10 in rush defense. But they did lose some significant. They did lose a lot, but they did gain a lot too.
So I was about to say the defensive line was holding it down. Their defensive backs stunk.
Getting
I
cooked.
mean, like we said a couple weeks ago, they had nobody until the draft happened,
Yeah.
which Matt will run down in a second. But their main problem was their coordinators, man. I didn't think they would have that big of an effect, and apparently they did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
just
did.
true. They
Matt
did lose
Patricia.
both the coordinators to head coaching jobs
Ugh.
previous year. So
Matt Patricia.
He was running the defense at the end.
He was.
Well, that explains the stats.
yes, yeah, it had his mark of excellence on it. Jason Kelsey and Fletcher Cox both retired.
Damn.
Great
Yeah.
careers.
Hell of a career.
Hell of a career.
Hassan Reddick got traded to the Jets. DeAndre Swift they lost. He's kind of fallen off quite a bit. He's went to
Damn.
Chicago.
Jeez.
Kevin Byard went to Chicago. Marcus
That's fine.
Mariota went to Washington.
That's fine.
Jack Driscoll. But
Yeah,
there's a lot of.
We get it.
Shaq Leonard still in free agency. You know what a guy.
Bring him home. Hell of a career.
Brings it down. No.
Bring him home.
No. Go back to college. He can go back to college. I
He
don't
was
want
just
him on
home
the
last
Colts.
year, wasn't he?
Huh?
He said bring him home. What, didn't y'all just have him last year?
He was on
Bring him
he was on
home.
the Eagles for half a season.
Listen, he learned his lesson, man. He was getting too
Yeah.
he was being too stuck up. Hey, listen,
Geriatric
put
Z-
me out
yeah.
there. And,
He's got to change his name back, and he might get his swag back.
hey, at this point, I'm with it.
Geriatric Zeke Elliott turned the corner on him, and then I was like, he's got to go. He's got to go.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was started down. I think that was like literally the game after he said he needs some more playing time, and yeah, it didn't work out. Too well,
And
but
Gus
they-
Bradley's like, nah, fam, you gone.
hashtag.
They said, here, look at this clip right now. You want more?
Shaq, you want more of this?
Get the pointer out.
Bring him home.
And this right here is where
What
it
happened
all went
here?
down.
You didn't open up at all.
You know what, Donnie? I was, I might be with you. Bring Darius Leonard back.
There we go.
And he might have it.
Keep Shaq as your middle name.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
As far as additions go, they traded for Kenny Pickett for some ungodly reason. Bryce Huff, linebacker, they
Bring
got
him
from
home.
the Jets. Saquon Barkley, they got from the Giants, as you mentioned. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, they signed from Detroit.
Got him
Well,
back.
update on him. Eagles fan reached back out to us, said he made up with the fans, so they're on good terms.
Well, that's good. That's
got
good.
everybody Philly cheesesteaks?
I think he did, yeah.
Nice.
Maybe Devin White, linebacker, signed
Another
from
big
Tampa
pickup.
Bay.
Yeah.
And a couple of CJ Azuma was cool a couple years ago.
Mekhi Becton. Huh?
I do like that one. If
Why not?
if it pans out, why the hell not?
They got good linemen. They
Uh,
can teach them some
Now,
stuff.
this is where it goes down.
Yeah, they killed it in the draft.
They usually do. Damn it.
What's the GM?
He's not allowed to go in the war room no more.
Howie.
Howie
Roseman.
Roseman.
Howie do
I
it.
thought he was a joke a couple years ago, and
Howie
dude,
do
he's
it.
fleecing everybody. Trades, draft. He's so good. When you get 2 first-round graded guys at cornerback with your first 2 picks in round 1 and 2, you won the draft already.
Quinion Mitchell, we ain't even got to move up.
Huh?
Easy.
Easy.
You got to move. Yeah.
Easy at the 22nd pick, and then Cooper DeJean at 40th overall, which is really good right there. You can stop right there. and be
Easy.
like that's an A draft because again, their secondary was terrible. They got cooked. It's why they lost a lot of games in that last half of the year. Jalix Hunt, defensive end. They got a running back and Will Shipley, a couple other fellas, but
Yeah, a lot of
How
replacements.
about Jeremiah Trotter, huh? Goes to the team his dad played on, gets his jersey number. That's a
Ooh.
cool story.
that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like those sentimental picks.
They got a 6'6" wide receiver.
Ooh. Johnny Wilson.
Johnny Wilson.
Yeah.
That boy Johnny.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty sweet.
Pretty
Might be
sweet.
nice.
But I gave him A grades for both because it was just well done.
Fuck him.
Damn, what they do?
They got the coolest jerseys in the league,
It's
too.
like, why do we keep doing how does he keep getting away with robbery? It's crazy.
Good at his
He's
job.
not
man.
allowed in the war room no more.
Yeah, try to get like him.
Not allowed in.
He needs to be studied.
Everybody. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
Yo.
Let's go.
Another interesting offseason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he's about
I have
to-
a friend who's a Washington fan. He doesn't know how to feel about anything.
What does he
right
call
now.
them?
He still calls them the Commanders. But what Dan Quinn's
The
their head
football
coach
team?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan Quinn. What do you think
Little
about that?
not a very.
Did you see
inspiring
the
head
shirt he
coach.
wore?
I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah,
You
I didn't
seen
think
it?
was that bad. I thought it was nice because it honored their tradition.
No, it's
And
solid.
Do we think
It's coming back.
not so much the name, but like incorporating it with their new logo and new branding? Because after seeing that on that shirt,
It looked kind of
It's,
cool,
it's clean.
it is clean.
and it wasn't like you'd have to try really hard to be offended by that. You'd have to try really hard.
What's that feather about? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. I did like it though. It was a nice shirt. A very nice shirt. But yeah, Washington.
Sweet, it's a
It's a sweet shirt. 4-13 last year.
Ooh,
Yeah, tough.
That's all right.
typical
good.
Washington fashion.
Lands you the number
Good
2
draft
pick.
pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
The rankings: 25th in points for, 24th in yards for, 18th in passing yards, and 27th in rushing yards. Their defensive rankings:
Yeah, it gets even better.
yeah,
Let's go.
32 in points allowed,
Boom.
32 in yards allowed,
Boom.
32 in pass
Boom.
defense,
Hey, yo.
27th in rush defense.
Just
That's
want
what
to just want to double check. There's 32 teams in the league,
Yes.
So that means that they were the best.
and Jerry Jones turns up.
Awful. Yeah. The losses, they finally got rid of Ron Rivera. Good dude,
Finally.
but he had to go. Sam Howell traded to Seattle. They got they lost Curtis Samuel, Kendall Fuller, Antonio
Go Bills.
Gibson, Cam Curl, Jacoby Brissett, Cody Barton, and a bunch of other people's. Who do they got?
This list is long as hell, boy.
Yeah, they got a lot of people still out there in free agency.
They're trying to rebuild, man. Whole new identity.
Yeah.
Get Riverboat Ron out of here.
Yeah.
Go.
I didn't.
Go.
I
Get
hated
the
the
new
coach
coach
out of
here too. What?
I hated the free agency because they can't have the most salary cap space out of everybody.
Okay.
Hey,
And
they don't
they-
want to spend it all yet.
Oh, they went to the Salvation Army, and that's how they built their
Jeez.
terrible.
Is that where Dan Quinn got the shirt?
That's where Dan Quinn got
It
that
was a
shirt.
little
Huh?
faded.
Okay.
Dorrance Armstrong, Frankie Louvu,
That's a good.
Tyler
Point.
Beatas, Nick
That's solid.
Allegretti, Austin Eckler.
Downey's boy.
Hey, quick story about Austin Eckler.
So you gonna play fullback?
My God.
That's not no. So real quick story on Austin Eckler.
Are we about to hate?
No.
So I'll give you the inside scoop. So a while ago, I had requested him for an interview during last season. I think it was the week he got injured. So I figured, he might have some time. They got back to me, said no, he's too busy. So they must have subscribed me to like his emailing list. So literally, what was it, like a month or two ago? I get an email getting invited to one of his foundation parties
Oh, cool.
at UCLA. Yeah, but it was $500 to get in. So it was
one.
not a party for me. It's not 90s theme, so that might have been why the ticket was so high. But
I'm sad that Austin Eckler's but the most famous image of him in a Chargers jersey is him pointing down 63-7 that he got a first down.
hold on, the story gets better.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So apparently he's developing, which this is awesome. He's developing an app. You know how like Cameo set up? He wants to create a Cameo like software for like collegiate athletes and players in the NFLPA, sort of have their own platform, get like a separate avenue for income. It's mostly for the collegiate players, because a lot of them can't get NIL deals and whatnot. So this is another avenue for them, which is sweet.
That is
so he did like a test run with the app. So I got invited to it. So he was doing a special $10 just for like a video message or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let me see what his offseason is like. So I just requested, hey man, just want to check in, see the transition from Washington to LA to Washington, this and that. What you've been up to this offseason and everything. Just for the podcast or whatever. Like, I'm paying you.
Yeah.
Got accepted. I'm like, oh, cool. Coming in. Denied. Canceled. Remove me.
Oh my God.
I'm like, sorry, I guess,
You
bro.
must not want to go to Washington.
He had nothing good to say.
No, I'm like,
That's sad. I
didn't know there was any restrictions. There was like no, like, I would have understood if there was like warning, like, hey,
Don't say this.
just for practice use. Don't
Only
request this for
birthdays
media or
and-
anything,
Yeah.
which I'm sure I get it why it was denied.
But you should have gave you a warning.
something.
Because I once did, when I was doing my football show, I did once send $400 for Brett Favre
Oh my
on
God.
Cameo.
Oh,
to
we
give
know
a
where that
shout-out.
story went.
Denied, and then Cameo doesn't send the money back to your account. They keep it on Cameo. You cannot get
Oh my
refunds.
God.
So
What did you use the credit on?
I might still have some in there. It was
Hey,
bad.
James Ellsworth is on there.
He is. No,
$15.
I've hated Brett Favre. The Mississippi, stealing taxpayer money thing. I was like, But when he denied my $400 Cameo request, that's right.
That's where it sets you off.
That's right. That's where I drew the line.
Took it personal.
Very much so.
TNT did sorry to cut you off again,
You're
but
fine.
TNT did like a documentary on him in that situation. I don't know why they aired it like literally after Inside the NBA, so it was like 1 a.m. No one was watching it, but I kept it on
That's
for
why.
a couple minutes, bro. Just complete annihilation of Brett Favre. Complete. I didn't watch the full thing. Like I said, I kind of want to go back and watch just to hear it. They're like, this. You would have been perfect for this documentary.
Just
Because the one guy was like, he said, hey, he's like a god in Wisconsin and Mississippi, but one of the most glorified quarterbacks of all time, has the most interceptions thrown. Yeah, he won 1 Super Bowl, but literally that's all. I don't know why he's so glorified. All
Oh
he
my
does is
God.
turn the ball over, got nothing else. He's terrible. I'm like, okay, you got a fair point. But that's
Yeah. That's It's Brett Favre in a nutshell.
You gotta be careful with him on Cameo too. You put a cell phone in his hands. You remember that skin?
Sure do.
Okay.
Yeah, ask for a cameo request.
Oh,
to get a picture.
no.
Just get a fucking
It's just coming back
selfie
to
of his
me.
beanbag. Just
So you want to see? I can sling more than guns. I'm more than a gunslinger.
Watch what I can do for 500.
Look at this meat.
here's my nut.
They call me the deli.
Let me toss the piskin real
Call me
quick.
Deli Brett. Slinging meat.
Sausage.
Gil,
Farmer Capicola.
good luck transitioning back to the Commanders. eh?
Yeah, so let's go to Bobby Wagner.
They got
Mo-
Bobby Wagner?
Yeah, we got
Yo,
Bobby
let's
Wagner.
go.
So you,
That's
you-
their best
so you
pick.
Flips. You good? Commanders.
Yeah, third place.
They moved him up one though.
Jeremy
Congratulations.
Chin, Marcus,
No,
Marcus
not
Mariota,
second.
Dante
Second place.
Fowler,
No.
a bunch of guys.
Some good signings, I'd say. in my
I
opinion.
just want to say this name, Olamide Zacchaeus. I just want to say that they got him.
They got him.
They got him. Mission
we got
accomplished. NFL draft.
Osama
results.
Zacchaeus. We got him.
They actually had a really. They maneuvered pretty well in the draft. I'm not gonna lie. I think they had three second round picks. They traded up quite a bit, but they got Jaden Daniels. So
High ceiling.
yeah, high ceiling, new style running back. It mobile type. So I like the move. They got some good, decent pieces around them. Terry McLaurin, it's pretty
Oh.
cool. But yeah, they invested heavily in their defense and
That boy Johnny. Say his
Yeah.
name, Matt.
Johnny Newton.
That boy Johnny.
I like them.
Shout out Johnny New, man. It's maybe the steal of the draft. We'll see.
Yeah, I was surprised he fell. I mean, it's early in the second round, but he was high up there. Good cornerback. Is this Luke McCaffrey? Is this Christian's
LMC?
brother?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, it is.
LMC.
So,
For what it's worth, ran a quicker 40 than Christian as well.
that is interesting.
At receiver?
At receiver.
Hmm.
He's got to get him in the gym.
Ben Sinat too.
Ben
Keep
Sinnott,
an eye on him. Could be I mean, they had 0 tight ends. They signed Zach Ertz, but
yeah.
hey, man,
That's your boy.
Ben Sinat out of Kansas State. Look out for him.
Yeah. I love their draft. I hated their free agency, but that's kind of Washington in a nutshell. I think they might be a fun team to watch this year.
Yo, quick question. 2012, they drafted RG3 and Kirk Cousins. We seen how that turned out. We know history likes to repeat itself sometimes. They do it again. Draft 2 quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels and Sam Hartman.
Sam who?
Sam Hartman, Notre Dame. Is Sam Hartman going to be the next Kirk O'Chains?
That'd be crazy if that happens again.
Oh, they better not tell them that we can't pay you. That them just saying Kirk, just go
Just get the fuck out of
Terrible.
town. Who followed up from Kirk after that? I can't remember.
after Kirk. It was a Case
Trivia question.
I think it was Case Keenum.
It might have been.
Jacoby Brissett.
No, Jacoby
way
was
after.
last year. No, was Jacoby
Yeah,
last year?
last year. Yep.
He's been in so many places.
Hold on, I want to look
Alex
this up.
Smith?
I'm gonna look this up.
Alex Smith.
Might have been Alex.
I think it was
Smith.
Case then Alex.
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
Case has been around too.
Like broken leg, Alex Smith.
I was in Indy.
Yeah,
when
that was
happened.
a little more recent.
QB.
Huh.
Trivia question of the day.
Was
Who
Case Keenum on Bronco?
at one point?
Yeah.
He was
He
on
signed
a
a big
lot
con-
of teams. I'm not
After
gonna
that
lie.
Vikings year, he was he got paid. Okay,
We
so
find it.
it was Alex Smith.
Ding, ding, ding.
Very
Well
good.
done, Brother Brown.
It was a combination
Thank you.
of Alex Smith, Josh Johnson, Colt McCoy, and Mark Sanchez, and then Case
Mark
went for the
Sanchez.
following year.
That's a
Sanchez got
list.
hurt in his first game,
They
or
went-
his first or second game.
That's crazy.
I do remember that.
Everybody was getting hurt. Everybody was dying on that field.
Mark Sanchez to
So,
replace.
That's a
Kirk
bad
Cousins.
field.
Wow.
So,
Bad
man, they gotta
stadium.
get a new stadium. Hopefully, I hope they fix the poop pipes because
tighten them up.
We can't be
Didn't the
having-
guardrails fall off? Somebody was trying to slap hands with like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Jalen
last
Hurts.
year.
Someone
Yep.
called him a case.
It just bunk.
That is
Duct
crazy.
tape on that
Yeah.
stadium.
That'd be some
Also-
shit.
Let's protect Jane Daniels, okay? Let's not do what RG3 did and just run him to the ground.
Tape up his elbow.
Please protect this guy.
You want to hear RG3 story?
Go ahead. You got one?
It's story time today. So the week leading up to Donnie remembers this well when they had the wild card game against the Seahawks.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Brandon knows the story. So literally,
Seattle got that done.
almost like the week of, I forget how many days in advance it was from the game, but I had a dream for some reason. I was RG3. I was on the field. I had Mike Shanahan in my ear. We're calling the plays. Crunch time in the game. He's trying to call me a play. I couldn't understand it, so I just called my own shit on the field. Literally under center, roll out right. I go to reach for the end zone. Leg gets fucked up. They carry me out on a stretcher. Ambulance, boom, I'm out. We lose.
I was going to ask you how your legs felt.
Guess what happened?
Legion of boom.
Boom. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm responsible for the end of RG3. So RG3, I'm sorry.
No,
bro.
you're not responsible. You just saw what was going to happen.
He has
That's
a
it.
premonition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that's already-
if sports
It's not,
gambling,
it's not like you were like, yeah, he's
sports
gonna get
gambling was
fucked
legal
up.
back then. Seahawks covered the spread.
That's so terrible. It's the future I can see.
That's basically what it was.
That's wild that happened though.
He was starting to come around too.
Yeah.
He was going crazy.
Didn't he win the
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the Year over Luck too?
Sure
Yep,
did.
that motherfucker.
Well, he was better than him. So.
Whoa.
He did last in the league longer. He did.
But
I'm
it
not
wasn't
saying
better
that.
than him.
No.
Wasn't better than him. Indy would have had 1 or 2 Super Bowls by now.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
They would at least have one.
What do you mean? Yeah.
They would. I guarantee you.
He's
like,
taking something from Brady or Mahomes?
They
I
would-
know. I don't like the hit. Like the What's the word I'm looking for?
Butterfly effect.
Nah. The,
Rewind?
What
yeah,
if?
that could be it too. The hypotheticals. I'm normally not one for the hypotheticals, but this one I feel pretty good about. I'm confident saying. I feel like they could have won that 2019 when the Chiefs beat the Niners, and if they had luck out there,
I think
because that's when they started to figure out their
Was
offense.
that the year when they had Phillip Rivers?
No, it was.
That was the season
Jacoby.
before. Yeah, it was Jacoby.
I
Yeah.
think they could have. They could have went 2020.
They're
they
playing
coulda
good with
went.
The
Jacoby.
Phillip Rivers year, they were good.
I know.
Oh, if you give Andrew Luck that team, good luck to you.
Dude.
Yeah, that team would be good.
Yeah.
Michael Pittman and Jonathan Taylor, bro.
That was when JT was nice too.
Now he's a bum.
As a fan, he's saying this.
What?
Golly.
Ice Pack Taylor. Oh, I'm hurt. Sending the 4th-string running back to drop the ball
Let
on
Zach
4th down
Moss-
with the game on the line.
That's not what he did. That's not what he did, man.
Oh, pay me a lot so they could pull me in the most important drive of the season.
That's not his fault.
Oh, I can't get 1 yard.
Yo,
Oh.
putting this on Jonathan Taylor is crazy.
Huh?
You put that on
They
Steichen.
try to run him. They try to run him, and he just got stuffed. Bum.
Okay, run it again.
Yeah.
Another
What's
one.
going to happen?
We all watched the Seahawks blow the Marshawn Lynch goal line run, right?
We're not comparing that.
Yeah, we did watch that.
We all witnessed it. Why are you throwing the ball when you got Marshawn Lynch?
Mhm.
Oh, it's 4th and 1. We're not going to give it to Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, I'm back. I'm with you. I thought you were comparing the moments to you. I'm like,
No,
You're like,
vastly
what are
different
those
moments,
things?
but similar.
Play calling.
Here, 4th-string running back. Catch this.
Catch it good.
Oh, it hit my hands. Oh no!
it was bad on both their ends, bro. The throw was bad, and whenever you get a hand on the ball, you got to come down with it.
Nah, Minshew's golden. He can't do anything wrong, my guys.
How do you think he's going to
This
do?
guy
Oh
gets
my
it.
gosh.
How do you think
This
he's going to
guy's
do in
good.
Vegas?
Huh?
Come on.
How do you think Minshew's going to do in Vegas?
He's perfectly in Vegas. I think he's the perfect Vegas quarterback. But
Yeah,
Aaron
he is.
O'Connell's still QB1 for the moment.
Oh
No.
my
But
God.
Minshew, that's
No
what they said going
way.
to camp, but Minshew is getting QB1 money. So
Yeah, for sure.
Minshew's better by a long shot.
I mean, congratulations.
Quick question. We don't got to stay quick on this one. If Anthony Richardson was fully healthy this season, would it still have came down to that Week 18 game? All bias included.
if he was still the whole bias included,
Yeah.
If he was fully healthy, I think they would have been okay. But you know what though? The Colts lost a lot of games not because of offense, but defense. Their defense sucked.
Secondary, man.
Look how good like Minshew played against Cleveland, and it shouldn't have come down to those bullshit
That
penalties.
game was rough.
But
Fuck the refs on that one.
But bro, when you're getting cooked by a 3rd-string quarterback, when they're tearing apart your secondary the way that they were, that's not a Minshew problem. That's
No,
a
That's
whole
true.
lot of the
it's
stuff.
a ref problem. Make the right call.
Don't leave it up to the refs.
Never. They'll always
Dude,
let you
'cause I
down.
don't know if we obviously remember the non-PI call, but
You
literally I
lost to
think
Joe Flacco or Dorian Thompson Robinson? Which one?
both.
I don't think Flacco was on the team yet. I think it was Dorian.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's home, man. No, it was PJ Walker. He's revenge game. Revenge game
CFL
PJ.
legend?
Yo, he was fucking slinging that thing too, bro. He remembered.
Yeah.
He remembered. But anyway, like I think it was the play or 2 plays before that happened. DeForest Buckner had this. He sacked him. It was like a loss of like 10 yards. I forgot what penalty they called on. It might have been roughing the passer.
It was roughing.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was bad.
They wouldn't have even been in the like. I think that they would have turned the ball over. Indy
Or
ball.
No, I think that's where they got the defensive.
Something. It was one of those.
It was bad.
Some stupid shit. Donnie knows what I'm talking about.
That was a good game.
Donnie
Exciting.
loves Indy. Don't let him fool you.
I like the stadium they got over there.
It's a nice
Paris
sports town.
Campbell.
Is he still on the team?
Bro, we went over this. No.
He's on a whole new.
Yeah, that's
new
what I
I'm just
thought.
talking just to talk. Y'all don't
Hey, what the fuck? He just went through the whole
I
division.
said I'm never coming back on this show.
He mentioned Paris Campbell twice.
He left one
Left
team,
the
went
Giants,
to the other ones.
Goes to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Where you been, man? The disrespect, bro.
Paris Campbell's nice too, bro.
It's not that I wasn't listening.
It's the last.
It's just that I can't remember things.
Okay.
It's okay. I
Zero
forgive you.
retention.
Sorry.
Retention.
This guy gets it.
Mhm.
Before we get out of here, I just want to go over this real quick. So obviously, the one cool thing about like why we're doing this show, because obviously we don't agree on everything. We all have our differences in opinion, but that's just how that goes. It's open minded. Controversy is cool. Talk that shit out. Boom. There you go. Another that applies to the NFL locker rooms as well. That's one of the reasons why the NFL is great. You get people from all these different backgrounds, got these different opinions on different things, all in one place, but they stick together, figure it out, push through all that to fight for this one common goal in the team atmosphere. But with that being said, yes, no matter how dumb your opinion is and how outdated it could be, you're allowed to say what you want, what you think, but we don't all have to agree with that. Harrison Buckner's speech at the commencement at one of those Catholic schools.
Clapping it up.
You have your opinion, brother. You have your lifestyle. That's cool, whatever. But to say what he said in front of these young women who just worked so hard to earn their degree,
Just
have
got the
these
diploma.
major plans to have these wonderful careers for themselves.
Hey, you know what? Can you make it like a gist of what he said?
He basically said, listen, I know all of you guys just worked hard for this degree.
Mhm.
And you have these aspirations for these careers and everything.
Yeah.
But forget about all that. It don't matter. You need to stay home.
Oh my God.
We need homemakers in this country, not women with careers.
And you'll be happier
And you'll be
having
happy.
babies.
Yeah.
Boom.
And they all clapped.
That's the tough thing about this is that there are.
Unbelievable, bro.
Well, I mean, I'm not defending it at all because my
Okay.
wife owns a cafe and she's happy. She's a great mom and stuff. I think some stuff gets overly sensationalized by media. That's one aspect to it. But there are people that are like women who are supporting it and then women who absolutely hate it. So it's like this tough fine line thing.
Right. So I guess my thing is like, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom,
Yes.
homemaker, so to say, cool, and go do that. That's your decision.
Yeah.
But don't throw the judgment on other people that don't want to do that. Like,
He
Boom.
could have worded if he was. I understand. Like I feel like he could have worded it a lot better.
Like
For
that was
for
crazy.
whatever.
He said
Yes.
he said everything that they just taught you. Mm-mm. He said, "Fuck that. You're gonna be happier being a stay-at-home wife." My wife is happy.
I spent a lot of time looking.
Yeah,
at
she
this
is.
because obviously I taught media for a lot of years, so I always liked the way the media took this and hijacked this story. A couple comments, and I'm not a supporter of his comments, but he said them at a Catholic university. So family values at this university they're kind of in line with his views. He didn't go to like a woman's lib celebration and tell them go home and have babies. He went to a place where that view is supported widely at a Catholic at that type of university. He should have been smarter to realize that it's going to get picked up.
Yeah, it is.
You know, but again, I don't think this guy's ever been criticized for being too smart. It's a weird situation. And the difference is if, like, because he said it as a male, he said it to women. Like, that's the goofy part. If another woman said it, it'd be a different situation. That's why I think it's getting so much blowback, because he kind of said it,
It's a guy
and it's an authority men saying it to a woman. I think there's a lot of women that can agree with his comments, but they don't like the fact it's coming from a guy.
Right.
That was my gist of after reading a lot of stories across a lot of different media, because I wanted to see how lots of people felt. I think it's a stupid comment, but I think he didn't think about the fact where he was making the speech would be picked up the way it did.
Right. He was doing it for that audience who liked that view. Everybody else had seen it, heard it, and I don't know. It's tough, but right, this jersey sales went up like crazy. I've seen that.
Does he get a cut of the jersey sales?
Huh?
Does he get a cut of the jersey sales?
I don't know how that works. I think it's residuals. Yeah.
All the stay-at-home moms got his jersey. But it's like another thing too to think about is like, I don't know. Don't you think it's like kind of crazy having that comment? And okay, you got your family views and everything. His mom had a successful career. She was medical physicist, and his wife is actually, I don't know if she's still working there, but she was like a mental health sort of like
a shrink almost.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, bro. It's a mess. I like Maranto mentioned himself. He doesn't agree. I don't agree with the comments as well. It's like my fiance Nadia, she's very passionate about like women's rights and women to have the power to do whatever they want. And
I wish I was there to hear her.
Oh, she
probably lit it up.
Oh yeah, she would have been trending if she would have put like a clip out or something. But it's like she's strong-minded. She's very passionate about like her interests and everything, especially women in sports, especially her being one. She sees the ins and outs of how women get treated in that industry and everything. So it's just like, it's just crazy, bro. It really is. Like I said, you could have your opinions, your beliefs. It's cool. It's America. I mean, that's sort of like the backbone here. Freedom of speech. You can say what you want. Don't mean I got to agree.
But he is an employee of the NFL. And right, the NFL has come down on other players for less controversial things.
Super Bowl winning kicker, though.
It's inconsistent, and that's what I think a lot of people are upset about.
He's good at
that the NFL was inconsistent. They're like, well, we don't agree with them, but we're not going to do anything about it.
Well, everything goes back to the Colin Kaepernick thing, right?
Well, yeah, I didn't want to bring up that one specifically because that's obviously
it's a major one that sticks out to me.
But there's a lot of those things. Like, I mean, I remember when the Kaepernick thing was a big deal. Like, people were all over Kaepernick, but nobody ever said anything about Tebow. Like, and he's kneeling down and all that stuff. And they said, well, that's free speech. But then, if you're going to have free speech, they all have to have free speech without penalty. And that's the problem. I think there are some players that haven't been given those rights. And I think that's forget the women's side of it. I think just a regular person watching it, it's just another reason for me to not buy NFL merchandise. I will buy sports merchandise for my team, but I won't buy like something I know is going back to the NFL, like as my own little protest. That's my thing. I'll buy a Buffalo Bills t-shirt,
right,
but I'm not buying something I know that's a licensed NFL thing because like I just don't support this inconsistency in the league. That's my thing. You know, and that's how you have to approach these things. You have to, you know, like you have to vote with, you know, or make your opinion known with your dollars. And clearly a lot of people liked what he had to say because they bought his jersey. I mean, I don't know who's walking around wearing a kicker jersey. but
Kicker
go
jersey's
for it,
crazy.
Yeah, you better watch it.
All you got is kicker jerseys. What you talking about?
How you like them apples, kickers? How you like them apples?
Where's my fucking graphic? Put my fucking graphic up.
Nah, you got it
You gonna be
once.
wearing a kicker jersey on
Put my
Saturday
fucking
at 5
graphic
a.m.
up.
How you like that kicker, boy?
Where's my graphic? I got shit to say.
No.
You know what, Donnie? Fuck you.
Oh,
Show's over.
clearly turn the cameras off. That's crazy. Why don't you kick yourself in your own corner, pal? But yeah, man. So yeah, that had to be addressed, especially like going to be married to a woman who is in a male predominant industry. That just had to be addressed. Because
No, good for you.
I mean, like I said, you got the right to your own opinions and everything, but some things you gotta know where you're at. But I mean, apparently, I guess he knew.
He
where
knew.
was at.
Yep, I was about to
He
say.
didn't know who else would be seeing it, but
He didn't know they were recording.
he said, "Oh
How
shit."
do you not? Everything's recorded.
Everything.
It
It was
"Wait,
Bill
this on Twitter?"
Belichick.
Get his leg. He getting his leg back. He said, "Y'all put the video of me out on that porch with my shirt off. Check this out." Which came back to be true. That was him, and he had left a lady's house. My man Bill was getting it. That's why he's the GOAT.
I can't picture that. I'm gonna come.
That's crazy.
Touchdown.
He probably keeps the stupid sweatshirt
You
hoodie
can't
on.
defend this.
No, he didn't have one on
He's
when
got the hoodie
he
and the
left the
sleeves cut
house.
off.
No, he had
He's
the
doing
bird
that
chest
shit.
out.
Oh man.
Hey man, I really appreciate you stopping by, man.
Thanks for having me
I
on,
know, I
guys.
know,
Nice to
like
get out.
I know you wanted to, like, you stopped doing podcasting for a while and everything, so it really means a lot for you to stop by here and
No, I love,
join the fellas.
I love this. I've been wanting to see the whole building since Maranto redid it. It looks great. I want to say that publicly. So keep up the great work.
Thank you.
And he's still
Good, sir.
going.
He's still going.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't
Hey,
stop.
we got a lot left on this set, boy. This ain't the final product.
No, this is fun. I miss talking football all the time. I wish I had the time to do it. Actually, you know what? I don't.
No.
I don't like being in charge.
He
That's
didn't
anymore.
like anything about today. at all.
No, I loved it. Let me
You know
let
what?
me
I don't.
rephrase that. We
What
did
are you,
it.
Dak Prescott, bro?
We did. The last like year and a half I was doing it. I did it 6 days a week, so it burned me out, and I hated
Yeah.
being in charge and having to direct people to do it. So I'd like to kind of come here and not have to just come here.
like
I don't have to
going to-
organize. I
It's
don't
like
have
going
to.
to the gym with a gym buddy, right?
Yeah,
And you just do what they do.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it burned me out. So yeah, this is always nice. It's relaxing. So
Awesome, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate
Of
your
course.
efforts in the blogs, man. You've
Yeah.
been killing it.
thanks for the opportunity.
Looking forward to reviewing the next division next week. We're doing a AFC South, the most electric division in the NFL, baby.
What he just said was he's excited to not be there. That's what he just said with that
The
pop.
most electric division is crazy for a team with the Titans in it and the Jaguars. They don't
Hey.
even play in North America. No one wants to care about
We'll go
them.
over their off seasons next week, but a lot of moves, offensive moves made in the AFC South. Going to
Hey,
be fun to watch.
I like offense.
See?
Fun fact about Tim Tebow.
Oh boy.
Only Denver quarterback to be drafted by Denver and win a playoff game for Denver.
Yeah.
He's right.
Oh, I know.
John Elway came to mind, but
Oh, I
he
know.
was not drafted there.
Yeah.
It's a good stat, dude. Donnie stats. Let Donnie cook.
Yeah, you know. I used to play with Tebow in like Madden 14. Whatever.
And he was
Only year I was good at left-handed quarterback.
and you were cheeks.
Never
I'd
that.
guess.
Never that. Never.
You just said the only time he was good.
With left-handed quarterback.
Nothing. Well, the only time he was good.
Brother Brandon, you gonna accept our three-way trade?
Yeah, bro. Join the three-way.
Why you keep saying that? Stop saying that.
Family show.
Say no Diddy, at least.
No.
Well, especially not now.
BBL jersey. You know.
All right. That took a turn quick.
Yes,
Hey,
it did.
everyone out there, just make sure if you're driving to a golf course, just be careful.
A golf course.
Like driving. Like
Now, like driving, just
in your car.
If you're in if traffic is directing you, just follow the rules. Scotty Schefter, if you're listening.
Oh, I missed what happened
All right, we won't go over it. Crazy.
It was crazy.
there. Did he win?
No, but safe to say, the PJ is never going back to Kentucky again.
No. They basically denied him of entry.
Yeah, we'll run it
And then
through.
he tried
after.
going in.
We'll run it through after the show. But anyways, follow us on all of our social platforms at TankTalk_pod. Stay up with the daily content. I know we had a late start this week. Normally we go Mondays. We'll be back on track this Monday. Hopefully Anthony will be bringing in the sectional trophy. They lost today. Sadly, they took the L, which means this. I have to go back and look, but this set 2-1. This Saturday they will be playing Lancaster again in Grand Island. Game 3, winner take all, baby.
What time's the game?
Big game clock.
Not sure yet. I gotta go look
Because I work.
Yeah, I work too. So
No, you don't no more.
yeah, I might try to switch my.
It's going to be the third Saturday I call off.
Yeah,
It would be the first
that back's killing.
I
section.
still need money.
It'd be the first section title
That's
for
fair.
Niagara Falls since 1999. So this is big time.
The year I
This
was
is big
born.
time this weekend. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Somebody got to give us motivation.
It's got to be one of those two. In a second.
You.
Okay.
Follow us at TankTalk_pod. Stay up to date with everything Tank Talk at www.tanktalkpodcast.com. Hopefully the Pacers are doing well. We'll have to go tap in with that shortly.
Except for Miles Turner, right?
Except for Miles Turner.
I might have some big news, personal news coming up. Hopefully soon. We'll have to see how these next couple days go.
All right, 27-25 and first.
Pacers?
Yep.
Let's go.
Score more.
That's what I'm talking about, Matt.
Score more. Siakam, 4 points.
Dang. Tyrese?
We ain't gonna get no McFlurries like that, bro.
Tyrese?
What'd you do with him?
Over points. 18
He's gotta have
Points.
points.
5.
What the? Who's scoring?
Miles Turner. I bet you.
No, he's got
Okay.
0.
We're back on track.
Brent's catching.
All right, bro. TJ McConnell has the most points with 7.
Oh, he's cooking because he was pissed last game, bro. They were calling him out.
What's he mad about?
He's a dog, bro.
They
He's-
said,
he's
all
mad
right,
at anything.
all right, white boy.
Yeah, for real.
White boy.
They do have him guarding Peyton Pritchard, so
Big lockdown there.
civil offense. Anyways, as Donnie mentioned, Anthony is not here to give motivation. He will be back soon as the season is wrapping up. So Maranto will be able to go home and take his little nappies because he's working every day, all day.
All the time.
And I know we keep him here late.
Keep him here
All the
late.
time.
And he takes care of his.
Get the F off my lawn!
He's got to go home and take care of the lawn because all we do is step on it, and he got to go home and take care of that. So
I wish my lawn looked that good.
Yeah, that looks pretty
it
good.
made it look good.
No, you made it look nice.
That's
that's your lawn.
That's your actual lawn, dude. What are you talking
Didn't-
about?
You did something in Photoshop. It made
All
it
right.
look nice.
He doesn't have enough time.
Kayfabe is dead. Who's got motivation?
Who's dead?
You don't get it. Matt knows it. He knows what kayfabe is.
Sure did. I didn't know what you said.
You're supposed to be a wrestling guy, bro.
I didn't hear what you said.
Kayfabe.
He likes that real stuff, loser.
He likes it.
Hey, yo!
He said, "Let me get in there. Let me get in there."
No, did he?
No, did he?
You're right. Maranto says this could potentially be your last one for a while. You got any motivation for us? And if it's not good, we're gonna send it over to Matt.
I'm gonna send it over to the man. I'm gonna avoid embarrassing myself. I can't.
The last couple times been swinging and a miss.
He could have just said he's too tired, but
No, I'm just gonna. I
like the honesty.
We're gonna. I say we throw it over to Matt, new dad, that wisdom.
Oh,
You know,
boy, I don't know what he's doing.
see what
He's
got-
locking in.
He's got for us.
Does he got another bet for us?
Oh shit!
Oh,
He's gonna
You
start
got the
catch 'em
rally
all.
cap on.
Tank talk. Money line.
moving on.
Yeah.
That's all you need, baby. Thanks for coming by, Matt. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you this Monday.
Monday.
Get the F off my lawn!